Hi, everyone. Welcome to episode 8 of the Cult of Azathoth, a Call of Cthulhu tabletop RPG adventure. That's what this officially is. That we have been doing for like months at this point, but you know, every 2 weeks or actually usually every 3 weeks. It's kind of what it's like half and half. So it's been a long process, but we're not done yet. There's still so many secrets to figure out and big evil monsters to kill and avocados to throw. So we're still here. And it is the usual crew. We got Livibee, Olimoley, feardragon, and the Maynarde, the Maymays. Being awesome people. I am the keeper. That's what Call of Cthulhu calls their dungeon master, since most people are familiar with whatchamacallit, Dungeons and Dragons. But I do the same thing. I control them and I make up things on the fly and hope that it works out and I don't actually find myself in a trap and then, end the stream early. I'm actually not streaming today though. So that's up to feardragon, who's being a really cool bro. As we all know, if you've been on this channel, I've been having some problems with my internet. Which is a huge bummer because I actually have nothing else to do and I'm super lonely. I only have one cat. That's not enough, but it is what it is. So come midnight, still having problems with the internet. Actually, I tested it up till 7:30 in the morning. There are problems. Isn't that great? So anyways, we should have a smooth experience because another person is streaming, which is really awesome. So hopefully you guys can enjoy it to the fullest. Now, where we left off in episode 7, if you were unable to watch that, all of these VODs are up on my YouTube, youtube.com/ZombieGrub. And I even tried to edit the last one after all the drops and whatnot, so it's still kind of watchable. If you didn't watch it, here's a quick recap. Basically, the biggest thing that happened last game is that these all motley crew went and killed some nice young lady. Just kidding. She was a horrible human being. And was the reason for many murders and was a cultist, Amanda Phillips. They went to her house and was like, "What's up?" And then they punched her in the face and shot her in the face, and also her zombie son that she kissed to wake up. And, well, actually, Livibee didn't really do any of that. She went searching food.
I was sort of there.
Weapons.
You weren't even in the same floor as us. You can't even say that.
I did get a loaf of bread for everybody.
She's going to feed you. Huh? I remember that.
No, we took that. From memory, we took that loaf of bread and I used my last 2
yeah, we shot it.
Yep.
Put them in the
Let's
bread.
throw it in the trash.
And I don't regret a second.
That's right. So the loaf of bread is dead. And when we left off, we went back to the secret underground chamber that Amanda had that feardragon had gone in previously and chose to only show a certain amount of things to the rest of the group. All of them went back there and did some searching and found out some more things. Maynarde found the names of the contract killers that killed his son via Amanda Phillips' orders. There was more things to discover about why children are so important and what's happening there. And then they all decided that now, since Amanda Phillips is nice and dead, probably forever, who knows, they're going to steal her car and then go and visit good old Randolph, I think was his name, who is a author of horror novels that for some reason has some connections to Azathoth. He knows about him or writes about him at least. I figured that out when I went to the library. So now they're going to go visit him. He's about an hour's drive northwest, I think, or something southwest. Anyways, and ask him what he knows about the cults and Azathoth and everything, I suppose. So that's where we left off. Now you guys can continue. You guys are about to get in the car. I believe it's around 6 p.m. Don't know what day it is, but it's around 6 p.m. and you guys are about to drive off to I don't remember the city name.
Bolton.
Wow. Okay, there you go. Bolton.
Guys, we have to turn around right now. I have
Why?
this weird sensation, this weird feeling. I can't describe it. It's like someone just narrated this possibility that Amanda Phillips could come back to life. We have to go mutilate her body to the point where if she came back to life, she couldn't come back.
Yo, her brain was already like leaking out of her skull. I think we're good.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, I think we're all
I
right.
was pretty graphic about that.
Yeah.
In your valiant effort, feardragon, and frankly, incessant efforts to delay our campaign's progress.
Yeah.
We're going to ignore that.
I think I did decapitate her, right? I actually think I did that last session. I can't remember though. I remember I thought about doing it.
I
What
remember
would you
stabbing her in the
decapitate
head,
her with?
Yeah, he
stabbed her in
stabbed
the
her
head.
in the
I had a
head.
like top of the head, like
Yeah,
Yeah.
Right,
yeah.
like
You
that.
just
Yeah.
right in the brain.
Her brain
Yeah.
was already showing, and then you just pushed it back. Like you.
Yeah.
I
like
don't
she
think
was
there
a Christmas
any...
ham. Just got that
Yeah.
right in there.
Yeah. Because
Oh,
if you wanted to
okay.
decapitate her, I would have told you that decapitating a human head, it actually takes a long time with the dagger. Like with anything, actually.
Huh. Okay.
Which obviously I'm aware of, so I didn't do that because I'm not stupid.
Yeah.
Y'all
Oh,
have
just
too much
contract
information
killer
on
over
that.
here.
Yeah, yeah, scarily so.
Right.
Okay.
We kill us.
I'm just
I
gonna
know some
say
things.
I will be
we-
looking up and seeing the average wait times for decapitating a head.
And
What?
Fear
But-
Dragon and I's characters in our in character is we probably have mutilated a bunch of bodies and dumped bags of bodies.
True.
That's true.
Yeah.
But if you have like a samurai sword, I feel like it'd be quite quick.
Yeah, you know what? Livibee, I didn't realize that I had one up my asshole and I could just pull one out. And just-
Hold on. Maybe
I didn't put it in my
referring-
character sheet. Let me just edit that real quick. Samurai sword up asshole that I can make out.
No. Hold on. Let's be fair.
It's
Maybe
1d10
she's referring
plus 10.
to the.
Oh,
she's
no.
referring to the samurai sword that she's keeping in her freaking potato sack.
She's meant to be a small lady. Samurai swords are not that small.
No, don't
Small.
worry. She has been opting to throw avocados at her enemies, but she really has a samurai sword somewhere stored.
Didn't she
somewhere.
grab like a broom? She has a broom.
Yeah, she grabbed a broom.
Grabbed
And a
broom
kitchen knife.
Broom.
and
I
then
also-
did not
And then
help
she
us with
grabbed the
it.
kitchen knife.
Yeah.
So she has a kitchen knife. She has two kitchen knives, I think.
Listen, I came back to help you guys, but you guys finished very quickly on killing the evil lady.
what she
so-
said.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, we're in the car, right? Heading over to Michael Bolton's house.
Yes, we
you guys
are.
are in the car.
Michael.
Yeah.
That's how I remember the town, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Me too.
So I was like, yeah, Michael Bolton.
Oh, I'm so glad I'm not alone.
Okay,
Can we
Yeah.
stop by a drive-through and get some food on the way?
Wait,
Oh
we were
my
gonna pick
God.
up weapons. We were gonna
30,
pick
so
up
no.
weapons.
Oh, we were right. We were gonna get.
Yeah, we're going to the gun
Weapons.
shop because I use bullets on your bread. Because fuck your bread.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you guys were gonna go to the gun shop. Well,
Yeah, we're
it's
gonna gun
probably
shop.
closing soon, so you better skedaddle.
At 6 p.m.? I think everyone's in bed at 6 p.m. in the 20s.
Oh, I thought you were gonna argue the other direction. I'm like,
Well, I mean,
No, the
there's
gun
like,
shop would probably... Yeah, I'm sorry.
There's like
Maybe
the
we
gun
should get a
store.
room and sleep.
There's like the gun store, and then there's like the heavy armory mafia gun store.
Oh yeah, isn't your mafia gonna meet up with
yeah,
us?
he did say he was gonna contact his people, and then you made a joke about having lunch, Maynard. So there was that.
Yeah. I remember that. Your people call my people. We'll do lunch.
So how
That
do you
one.
contact your people, Fear Dragon?
He was on the
Didn't I-
phone.
I
He was on
called
the phone in the house.
Simon and
That's
said we need to
right.
talk.
In secretly, that is right. That's the exact ending of last episode.
Mhm.
You using the phone without their knowledge.
None of them heard about that though.
Right. He just thought he had to go back in to check something. So they don't know that he's calling his secret buddies. So what did you tell them?
Oh, I told
can-
them that I like dropped a magazine clip. I said that I left something back. Like
No,
dropped
I mean,
something.
what was the call?
Oh, the call. I think we just left off where I had said like, hey, we need to talk. We need to like
Whoa.
discuss things. And then I think literally that's where we cut off. So
Now,
like the
now
ending of
mafia
that-
thinks they're getting broken up with.
Yeah, like it's like
We need
like-
to-
if some
Yo,
sitcom
mafia,
would be
we need
making
to
fun of
talk.
that.
All right.
That cliche. They're like, we need to talk, hang up, and then it like rings again. And they're like, what? And they're like, well, you didn't tell us where or when. So
he knows. He knows.
Okay. He knows. So what does that mean for you, Fear Dragon?
Per Durgan.
I think the way I would expect it to go is we probably, because he is someone that I know that is part of like the mafia as well, I imagine we have some like standard protocols for like communication and like how we do things. So
Sure.
maybe there would be like, I'm trying to imagine what we might be doing. Like maybe there would be like we just set up a specific time, so we kind of communicate like, hey, I'm gonna call you at this time, like tomorrow, from like a safe private space and everything. Because same way, I think that there's probably phone tapping and stuff. back in the 20s. Because you still have to call operators and stuff most of the time.
You know, connect.
Yeah.
I think
Manual.
that actually there might be a first document of wiretapping.
Yeah, so I think
documented.
we'd probably have like our methodology for accessing like lines that we knew were probably less likely to be tapped, or even just like random public lines where we couldn't be
Wow.
traced.
Began in the 1890s.
Ooh, we started early.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. As soon as they were wires, they were tapping that.
I guess it makes sense because we had all of the cryptography stuff already started up in World War One, of like
Yeah.
intercepting messages and everything.
I guess they didn't make it illegal until later. Anyways, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So they could be. You might CIA's onto you guys, the mafios. And so that won't interfere with you traveling out of town, or is that supposed to get you guys the guns?
I said let's set up like I think I set up a time to talk the next day. Let's say tomorrow afternoon or something.
For the guns, what are you gonna do now?
Oh,
What's the next step?
for the guns, I imagine I'd probably be contacting. Actually, because I have been to this city before, right? Not
Yeah.
this specific city, but like I've been to Arkham before.
Yeah.
So, and I think that we talked about that I would probably have some knowledge about the like mafia or like the mob organizations that were working in Arkham.
Okay.
So I'd imagine that I'd have some kind of knowledge about like where to meet up with them, like a group that maybe was on good terms with my family.
To go get guns. So you want to go do that now?
Yeah, because it's not. I just
Okay.
have to make sure that they're like not on hostile terms with us, because we're gonna be purchasing stuff. Like we just need
Sure.
someone who's willing to sell.
Well, not to be too cliche, but you're gonna have to go down to the docks.
Pretty
That's where all the
cliche.
good gun selling happens.
All right.
Yeah. I'm
That's what I
keen
know
for that.
about history. So do you tell everyone that?
About the docks thing? Yeah. I definitely.
Okay, so you suggest that they go to the docks.
For
Docks.
historical context, I think at the end of the last episode we left off saying like as a group. I think it was like Maynarde saying like I need to go pick up a better weapon or something, or I'm out of ammo.
Yeah, because you guys want to go to a gun
Yeah.
shop.
So then I think I suggested like saying, yeah, like I have some connections, like I can recommend a place.
All right. Well, I'm telling you that you're gonna have to go to the docks.
Okay, cool.
So
Let's go fishing for
roleplay,
guns.
guys. And scene. Go.
Are we at the docks or are we heading there now?
You're heading there.
Do we have to act out the car ride?
So guys, what do you want to
Space.
listen to?
Like I spy with my little eye.
Do we know any 1920 songs?
Probably one or two. I know a creepy one. No, actually, that was the 40s. Never mind. I'm guessing we know a
I mean, I've
popular-
heard like this is not going to be great.
1920s.
I've heard like slave songs from
Oh
earlier.
my God.
Oh my God.
Abort! Pull out! Pull out!
Oh my God.
Opens with that.
Abort!
I just meant like okay, never
Guys,
mind.
feardragon is sucking all those words back into
This
his
is-
body. They never existed.
It's literally the oldest American songs I know.
Anyways, what kind of
Anyway,
popular
cool,
songs are there?
alright.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Can you live edit Twitch yet?
I don't know any of these songs.
I'm pretty sure Kendrick Lamar was around in the 20s. I could sing some of that.
My
I can
beer do
guarantee
loud
you can't sing
cocaine.
any of these things.
Oh, the blues. They're like blues. A lot of blues songs are in. So yeah. I would probably have.
yeah, I know
Okay,
some of them
anyways,
from the
we're gonna be
40s.
listening to the blues. We're gonna be jamming to some tunes. We're driving. Who's driving?
Come on, Olivia.
I can't believe
Um,
Keeper is making us act out a car ride. How long is it? What is,
Who's driving? Who's driving?
how big is Arkham and how far
Yeah,
away are the
who
docks?
is the driver?
Legit question, because this could actually eventually come up. Who is driving?
Right. Some of you do
Yeah, I have
drive
legit
skills.
questions. Shit.
I don't know. I say I driving. I like driving.
Yeah, okay,
I'll-
cool.
I'll drive. All right. I'm the
That's
driver.
good because I think Maynard's the one with the drive skill. The auto.
I have a drive skill? Whoa. Hold on.
Someone does. Like, I could have sworn.
I would have thought it was Olivia because
Oh shit, I do. Yeah, nice.
I
No, I
would
don't.
have thought it was Olimoley because she's the only one driving the
Women
plot forward.
can't drive in 1920.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what?
Wow.
He's also probably not wrong.
No, hold on. There's no way.
Yeah, you're not allowed.
Can we get a source on that?
Wouldn't be allowed to drive cars.
It just seems.
I know.
like
I know.
right.
Black people, I don't believe could drive cars. There is a famous boxer who just like would ride around in his car and anger everyone in the city.
Yeah,
I forget his name right now, unfortunately.
and then 100 years before that, they weren't even allowed to be on horses. I remember that too.
There you go.
Thanks, Django Unchained.
I mean, I see a lot of photos of women in cars in 1920s, like in the driver's
Driving
seat.
license were only introduced starting in 1910, and there was no law to prevent a woman from holding one. So,
There you go.
yeah, we were
Oh,
allowed
So
to
we're
drive.
so we're being intolerant and patriarchal right now. Is what you're saying.
Yeah, check yourselves.
By saying, oh, like the mid 30s guy is driving because of the patriarchy.
Whoa.
And you
Let's
guys
be
could-
fair. Livibee is the one that first said that a woman couldn't drive. All right.
Yeah, I did. It seemed right.
And she didn't even
Yeah,
include the 1920s
but is it her
thing.
fault,
She was just
or
like,
is it
woman
the
couldn't
patriarchy
drive.
poisoning her bias?
Oh my
That's
god.
true.
Okay, so
There was
Maynard's
too much of a
driving.
male dominance in this call,
I mean,
and
I
made
can
the
drive if you want.
females feel uncomfortable.
Maynard's driving. Are you, John? Are you in the are you in the passenger seat or not? Can we get this shit going? I want to get down to the docks.
Woo!
Okay, well, let me think about it. Like, how much space
Holy
is
fucking
there
shit! You're in the back seat. You're in the back seat now. I'm in the front seat. Avocado's in the back. You're driving. Let's go.
Yeah, Olivia, fucking queen over here.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I told you Olivia
Yeah.
was the only one that was driving. the
Stop
plot
talking.
forward.
Stop talking. You're not allowed to talk anymore.
This is like in character as well as what I want to imagine. So you've
Yeah.
had like 5 interactions with this nurse.
Does electrical tape exist in the 20s yet? Because we've got his mouth fucking taped up right now. He's in the back
Yeah,
seat.
we're just quiet. You're done.
Yeah.
Do tasers exist? I think she would have tased me by now.
Yeah, you would have been
Jesus.
tased, and pepper sprayed.
You know, before I met you guys, I was just a hardworking nurse. Now you got me all angry. Shit.
Now you're in. Now you're in the front seat of the car with everyone bickering, and you've aided and abetted a murder
I know.
in like half a day.
And now you're writing shotgun as we go to purchase shotguns.
I know.
Oh,
the kind of
God.
tomfoolery you guys made me
Life's
do.
crazy, right?
For
All
sure.
All
right.
right, so you guys
All right,
get
we're
to
at the gun shop now.
docks safely at around 6:30. So it's twilight, you know, it's dark. And well, I guess that so what you would see is that you get down to the docks and you see the river, you see the docks, and then you also see all the buildings that surround the docks, and you see that one or two still have the porch light on, and the rinky-dink little one. And feardragon would know, John Doe would know which one was actually open for business.
We untie his mouth gag and let him
We
talk
pull
now.
off these electrical tapes.
Which one are we going to, man?
Which is great too, because they would probably be used to at the docks of seeing someone show up like gagged
all
and tied
gagged
up,
and
so
tied
that
up.
somebody could like go dump him in the water or something, like a body.
Yeah, swim with the fishes.
Yeah.
Yeah. See.
Yeah, see?
All right. Show us the gun.
Yeah,
the
I think
place
I
where the
would
guns
go up to the appropriate one that like I was familiar with, maybe like that I had seen during a previous visit, or I had like at least learned about during my last visit here. And I probably would have gone up to them and kind of said something like, "Hey, I'm here to purchase some fish. I hear you guys have some swordfish and
Fish.
hammerhead fish, some
Wink.
shotgun fish."
That one was real
Nice.
subtle.
Nice 20-pound shotgun fish.
If eye
Yeah.
rolling could make a noise, Amos is being very loud in the back of the pack here.
I'm just looking up prices.
Oh, nice.
Thought you were looking at fish and like shotgun fish isn't
Why-
really
why
a
not-
thing. Is
Can we just
Wait a
get,
second.
can we just get Livibee to negotiate all prices, please? Because she is
Okay.
We have 500, but I can only
Yeah,
give you
sorry,
10.
She's the most charismatic. She's won every single charismatic She's
Listen, I can
got every
negotiate
single
prices.
persuasion roll. No, I know. Yeah, I know.
Oh my god, you guys can get illegal weapons. It's
Yeah.
it's an illegal purchasing this situation. So you guys could get the illegal weapons, but check this out, guys. You could get a field mortar for 1d6 times $200.
Whoa.
I can afford
wow.
that.
I can negotiate.
I don't got that money.
Why don't we put all our money together and get one mortar?
No, like
They're like, geez, I hope this hits.
no, like actually, because I calculated my spending level and everything on character creation. I'm like, I can pay for half of that. Like literally with cash that's on me right now, I could pay for half.
It's
more
also a
than half.
mortar, and mortars are dumb. Next gun, please.
Oh.
Next gun, please.
Well, I mean, you guys can also look at the Investigator's Handbook, but the rare guns are like Thompson SMG, 30 caliber,
So
50
that's a
caliber.
Tommy gun.
Yeah, Tommy gun.
There's these are getting way
Why
more
is
complicated.
Tom so
Field
violent?
gun. And there's hand grenades. But I think we'll go to the just the regular guns, please and thank you.
Yeah, all I want is another revolver. I want a revolver just like my old one.
It's
I
only
just
giving me
want
the ammo here, which is
refills.
annoying. Firearms, firearm ammunition.
They got any buy one gun, get a box of ammo for free? Something like that. What's the mafia's
Is there a
group on
BOGO
deals
at
like?
the mafia?
I can negotiate them to do that deal for you, man.
I'm pretty sure the mafia became Vons.
What's upsetting to
in
me
the
is
90s.
Livibee will probably succeed in these roles.
I know. Yeah, that's. I'm not even kidding, really. Like I'm half kidding, but I'm
Alright.
not because she should negotiate.
It's a 3-for-1 special.
She's gonna
right,
convince
look,
the
guys.
mafia to go into like an avocado smuggling business.
They like
That's a good idea.
they could do yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, she was already kind of in with the guys that the what's his face that goes into the docks often. So they bring you to a room that's full of a bunch of different weapons. Take your pick, man. We got bows and arrows, we got bull whips, we got chainsaws, we got
Ooh.
crossbows, you got carving knives,
Crossbows
mace
is good.
spray. Apparently, you want a
Where you gonna
nunchuck?
put it?
Got nunchucks.
Nunchucks, damn. That
Of
katana that
course.
you wanted, see, Livy, you want a katana or something similar to
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe.
That sounds alright.
Okay, so what am I good at? I'm good at handgun, and okay. So what I am looking for here, my character, if I do see one, and please, Mafia Man, give me a price, is a Colt single action army revolver, the M1873. I want another one. That's the exact same gun that I've been using in my business. I lost it running from the dragon snake, and I would like another one, please, and a box of bullets.
You want me to relay this message
me
for
up.
you, Amon?
Yeah, you're like we're all at McDonald's, and you're the one that's going to go to the counter and remember all of our orders. All right.
Okay,
So-
let me write this down.
Okay.
Maynard's like the 6-year-old with his mom.
I don't want pickles, and I don't want onions, and I only want 4 nuggets, not 6. If they only have 6 nuggets, take 2 nuggets out.
Oh my god.
Oh, what was yours called again? I think we had trouble finding it last time, even though it came with you.
I have the stats for it. I don't know what it costs, but I still have the stats for it.
All right, yeah. Just then I'll just pick another gun. What caliber is it?
It is a 45.
Okay. I see one, so it is $40.
Jesus!
Don't worry, I'll negotiate them. Who
God.
runs this joint?
Do I have
This
to walk in there with my
joint?
pants off and do a dance or something? Like they're fleecing me over here.
All right, so there's 2
God.
guys. Fear Dragon went up to one and was like, "I need some fish." Then he brought you back to the back room, and there's another guy. Both fairly serious looking. They got a couple of scars, very cliche. And one is brown hair, another one is blonde hair. And the guy who brought you in and seems to kind of be waiting for your answers is the brown haired guy. So you'll be talking to Tom.
Tom. Okay, can I
Last
walk
name
up to
Brand.
Tom? I've got some words.
Sure.
All right. I'm gonna go up to Tom and I'm gonna say like, "Hey Tom, how's it going? Listen, real quick. If
How do you know
someone
his name?
came up to you, if someone came up to you, Tom, right, and said that they're from the future and to save your life, you had to follow them, would you follow them?
I'm sorry. Are you here for guns or not? Are you threatening? Are you threatening? Are you the person from the future? John, who the hell is this?
Livybee's
Okay.
just like,
I don't know.
ancient aliens.
That's some homeless person. She followed us in here.
No,
Don't mind
listen,
her.
all right, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, Tommy. Listen, we are the last hope to save this godforsaken town, and we're gonna need rich stacks of ammunition and rich stacks of weaponry. Can you help us?
Looking at Olivia.
Got my back?
It's a mafia. Why would they care about saving the city?
their entire business is to ruin the city for money.
Well, that's their business model.
You were actually doing better when you were saying that we're from the future when they're dealing with aliens.
Yeah.
Because that would have appealed to their sensibilities a bit more than
listen,
saying we should
got-
save the town.
I got rich stacks of cash, all
I
right?
thought you were
Yeah,
going to go
I
the direction
mean-
of like, I will give you
Wait,
advanced.
tell them exactly how much you have, Lydia, because that's
How
really
much,
good
how
when you're
much money do you
negotiating.
have?
I
How
have
are you
a
going to
lot
buy
of cash.
guns?
I have a lot of
You're
cash.
going to buy guns with that cash.
No,
Yes,
that's not how negotiating
but
works. You don't
I
say you
don't
have lots of money.
Currently have that on me, so it's an IOU situation. Are you cool with that? Like I heard you guys do loans.
An IOU. You want an IOU from the mafia.
Did she just?
Correct.
She just say the
All right,
mafia
tag
does
out,
bonds?
Tag out. Tag out.
The mafia.
She's tapping the mat.
Listen,
Livybee's
you-
tapping the mat.
you
We
have
need to
the
reach out our
job in
hand through the ropes. We need to
mind.
pull it back in. Tag out.
You would owe the mafia a favor, though.
Get her out before she's pinned.
Look,
All right.
Tom, I just want to emphasize, homeless person, I don't know her. So, she owes you a favor. I don't owe you a favor. She owes you a favor.
Check it out. Check it out. Check out my roll.
Fuck off! What a fucking way! Oh my god!
What? What?
Fuck off! She rolled
What
an
the
extreme
fuck?
success.
It's an extreme success?
Oh no!
No, re-roll that. Re-roll that. I don't like that.
Whoa. Okay,
This
first
stupid-
of all,
Side, bro. We're getting
first
a
of
weapon.
all,
Keeper never said roll persuade, by the way.
I never said roll persuade. However, I will let this pass based on its extreme. But what he
Oh.
responds with is, I will give you a gun,
For free.
but you will owe the mafia a favor.
Okay, that's fair. I'll probably be dead by then. So.
She- Wait, I'm actually
We're
on
outside
board
a
with-
window somewhere, and it's like me and Anna are just like,
I'm actually on board with this because realistically, the mafia doesn't even know that she is such a homeless person. She doesn't even have an address. Like, what are they gonna do? Come to her house?
I'll be in the wind afterwards anyway, so that's what.
She lives in
If
that
she
potato sack.
doesn't somehow come up, until they can find her, they'll
Jokes
probably
on them.
contact you,
I'll
John.
be dead.
Hey, I made it clear. I don't know this homeless person.
You
Alright?
brought her in. Like, if
I'll
we
take
can't
your
find
most-
this chick,
Fine,
It's on
finely
you, John.
crafted
In my
weaponry, kind sir. Thank you. Pop it in my backpack.
in my defense, before she started talking, before she rolled a success, I did make a point to say, I don't know this person.
you said she was a homeless person that followed you into the secret mafia gun club.
Mm.
It
That's
doesn't
just
fly.
anything. Your credibility, bro.
It
I
was
don't know.
their choice to let her in, okay?
No, he says specifically, like, we'll find you when we need you. And if we can't find you, John will find you.
That's fine. Can I have my gun now?
All right, here you go. And he
No,
hands
I get to
you.
choose the gun. Listen.
No. He said,
I don't
I'll
wanna
give
be-
you a
I don't
gun.
want to be scammed by this.
He said, I'll give you a gun.
Okay.
He said
Well,
that.
what's the gun though?
Okay. He's going to
I'll write this
hand
down.
you.
Pop it in my inventory. Because I only have $49 on me, but I can only spare.
I thought he was giving you this gun.
Yeah, no, but I need the ammo too, so I'm gonna probably have to buy that.
That's a good point. He gives
Yeah,
you a
God.
flintlock.
And then he charges you $80 for ammo. Realizing that you have been
What type of
scammed
gun
by
is
the
that?
mafia.
SMG? AR? What are we talking? Shotgun?
An
It
AR.
is not.
I'm gonna give you an AR.
Sniper rifle?
Lucky
What
you
is
get a
it?
weapon at all. You
Bazooka?
you're a danger to us as well as yourself.
Can I also,
And a
hey,
blue-
listen, throw in a
Let's
couple
give
of
her a box of hand grenades.
Hey,
Yeah, throw in a
Livy,
couple in the
can I just ask you a quick question? What is
Yeah.
your rifle skill?
Yeah, you
Oh,
should look at
rifle
that.
skill?
She's like, shit. I only throw
She's like,
avocado
oh right,
seeds."
there are skills associated with these weapons.
Where's
I
rifle?
might kill all of us.
It's
Firearms?
firearms R/S. I think that's rifle and shotgun.
yeah.
25.
I think. Ooh, that
Okay.
is not good.
So I would maybe go with like, do you have a? There should be one for
Anything above
HG.
10 is good for me, to be honest.
So handgun, and then there's R/S, which I think actually
No.
starts at 25.
Handgun's at 20 and R/S
Yeah.
is 25.
Okay.
All right,
I'd
so
like
you're
to
better
be
off getting a
somewhere.
rifle or a shotgun.
Yeah. I'll take a shotgun. And a couple of nades.
A couple of nades,
Oh, they
a
said
flashbang, a
names.
couple
Maybe
incendiaries, and
Oh, I
Give
thought.
us some Molotovs.
He gives you he gives you the gun full of ammo. All right.
Cool.
But this gun only holds 4 bullets and only fires 1 bullet at a time. All right.
Full bullet. What gun is this?
It's called a flintlock.
Flint.
oh, a
Lock.
flintlock. Yeah.
It looks like what the pirates used.
Oh no, not those.
I'm not even exaggerating.
Does she get a bag of powder and pellets as well?
Cool.
and a one of those
Could've
strikes that like,
just
puts the
bought
powder.
a
like-
better gun.
Why do I get this?
That's
crap
straight from the
gun?
Civil War,
Surely
Livibee.
You guys have way better guns than this.
It
That's
is
straight
the
from the Civil
cheapest
War.
one.
Be
I'm getting
patriotic.
scammed.
guys.
Listen, the
Oh,
quality of gun
okay.
that you guys are handing me is the quality of service favor you're going to get into return for this, by the way.
There's no.
Damn, that
there's
pistol's
no
worth a lot of money.
My
Yeah,
joke's on you, I'll be dead. So
Um,
whatever.
Also, Livy, this isn't Bed Bath and Beyond. It's the Mafia fucking Wharf ammo clinic. So it's like, yeah.
Alright.
Ooh. Hold
I don't
on.
think
He obviously
they
doesn't
have a
have
customer
that
service
from
department. Is what I'm
Legion.
trying to say.
Oh, actually,
I
no.
could've told him
I'm
what
sorry. I
number.
read that wrong. You don't have 4 bullets. You have 1 bullet. It holds 1 bullet. That's my bad.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
okay.
you have
Can
to
I
load it
buy
with
extra
powder.
bullets?
Yeah.
Good job on this.
How much is it? What's the damage?
You have 1 bullet.
Tell me, what's the damage on the ammo for this bad boy?
It's 1d6 plus 1.
1d6.
I put it
Sorry,
in your
okay.
thing. Your weapons.
It's $5 a bullet? Or a case of bullets?
No, that's how much your bullet does damage. I think, not price.
Yeah, that's how
Or
much
is
your
that price?
damage you do.
Oh, I
Yeah.
want to know how much the bullets are. I can't just carry 1 bullet around. Then the gun becomes useless after 1 shot.
You're gonna need to buy
That
ammo.
is indeed how guns work.
Wait, no, you can
Alright.
just collect the bullets after you fire them and put them back.
Honestly, those pistols fired like lumps of lead, so we could just find rocks and shit. Maybe.
Okay. That's all right then.
Okay.
Probably a bad idea.
No, I don't have enough.
It
for
is
that.
worth a decent amount of money. The guy's kind of trolling you. It's a terrible gun,
Yeah.
but
This went super well.
you could sell it.
We
Alright, I'll
have
sell it
made
back to
one
the-
sale.
No, that's
We
not
have
how
made
that
one
works.
sale.
We're done with this.
All right. How much do you want to buy this gun off me for, Tommy?
Says I'm not buying it back. Anyone else want a gun?
I'm gonna push her out the way and just come and step up and just.
Dude,
Your
go ahead.
best price on a Colt single action, please.
Stocks. I need to make a meme of that. What did I say it was $40? Yeah. For Maynard's gun.
All right. Does that come with ammo?
Comes with a loaded
Barrel? Does it come with 6
Comes-
bullets?
yeah, it comes loaded 7.
7. Shit, I thought it was a 6-shooter. All right, rocking.
I think that's what it says. It's so hard to see. Well, it's a 45 revolver and a 45 automatic. I guess there's a difference.
I don't really mind whatever they have because they both would do the same.
Okay. Well, he's gonna hand you a 45 automatic.
Okay.
So 7.
That's like the handgun breadery one, not the not a revolver. And that's $40.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking getting fleeced over here. Can I try and can I do a roll to try and get a better price?
Sure.
Rockin'. I am going to charm them for a better price.
Oh. Are you? All right.
Yep. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be a very amicable and lovely gentleman. These questionable sods. Fuck yeah. Look at that.
Wow. Okay. With an
Wow.
extreme success, he
Mhm.
kind of sizes you up and is prepared to, rebuff any attempt you make to talk to him or negotiate with him. But you're very, you're actually, you don't just like sweet talk him a little bit in a non-gay way, but you also kind of like do the whole
Little
like
gay.
camaraderie thing.
Like
where you're
20% gay.
like I know he's impressed with your knowledge of exactly what you want to get, and you kind of get the feeling you also run like a similar business, and he figures that having a good relationship with you might work out in the future. So he's like, you know what? $32.
All right. Subtract 32 from my inventory. I think I had like 50 or something. 50 something. Whatever. So I don't even think I wrote it in here. Fuck.
Let's see.
I have
cash
$500,000. Typing it in now.
Well, now you have minus 32.
Not minus 32. Shit. I'm not walking around with that money. I think let's say I have $50, so I have 18 left. There we go.
That sounds fair. It's in your basic character that you took him from, whatever it was. But anyways, doesn't matter. So you now have a handgun with bullets in the chamber.
7. This is a mag.
7.
It would be if it was a handgun, it would be a magazine.
Whatever. 7.
Poggers. I'm armed
And,
again.
anyone else want to take a look at the...
Are the illegally available weapons just in the investigator handbook, like under the weapons section?
They are they're under travel and weapons. Let's see here. Yeah, legal weapons.
Because
Travel and weapons, 1920s, legal weapons.
okay, because I have my eye on one, but I'm prepared to find out that they don't have it in stock, and
What is
also, it's kind of expensive.
God.
It's
you
called
get-
an elephant gun.
Oh my God.
Oh, come on.
I don't see that available.
It's one of those ones that has like the big opening at the end.
Oh, I know what an elephant gun is. I don't see that available on illegal weapons though.
Oh,
The most
for context for
unreasonably
everybody. All
stupid
right,
gun.
I'm gonna put this into context. Okay, my current gun, which is freaking badass right now, all right, does 2d6 plus 4. This does 3d6 plus 4,
Oh,
but it's also $400.
oh my God.
Yeah.
Maybe you can sell your body for it. I love Olivia's.
I know
Thanks.
that, I know that ZombieGrub left before you said that, but I like to imagine that she left after you said it.
I think she has a wireless headset.
Yeah, I know.
So I hear everything.
Mm.
I don't. Where do you see that? I don't see that.
I'm on in the investigator handbook. It's page 254. It has like a list
54.
of
Oh,
Oh, sorry,
okay.
not 200 252.
Oh,
It has a
I
list
see
of
where you are.
rifles and
Yeah,
shotguns.
that's not in the illegal gun section. That's just the gun section.
Okay.
But anyways,
Do you specifically want an illegal one?
But it is $400, which is beyond my current on me cash. But with that being said, I do have a lot of money in my. Hold on, I think I have, but I'm not sure exactly what this means. But I wrote down when I was doing character creation that I have $1,500 in assets.
sure.
So I'm not sure if I
That's
can
not
just write
liquid.
them a check.
I don't assets wouldn't mean you have it in the bank. Assets would mean like you own an apartment.
That's what I was unsure about. It was like how much of it would be that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna go off of like cash is like liquid, right? Like immediately available, and then assets is days or month-long processes.
Fair enough. In that case, I think I would just do like some basic restocking for ammunition and stuff because I've been firing a lot.
Okay. Well, you are actually using the handbook, so you can just take what you want.
Yep.
And subtract it. I trust you.
That sounds good. I already had 50 boxes, and I used 3, so I'm down to 47. Okay.
I think liquidating things would take a lot longer in the 1920s as well.
Yeah, I could see that. They didn't have electronic stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Well said, feardragon.
Okay, so does Olivia want anything? Olimoley. It's our nurse.
Yeah, I want bullets to restock.
What is your gun?
I'm not super sure.
Maybe I can find it. Let's see here. Anna Finley. You have your grandfather's pistol.
Yeah.
Which is a firearms 1d10. I mean, so it's a basic handgun, looks like. Yeah, so you have like it's just 1d10, so it's a .38 or a 30 automatic or revolver. Be Glock, be Model P08 Luger. I don't know what that is.
Olivia Prime seems like the kind to rock Glock.
And go with the Glock?
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. So the ammo is up here. I think I found first. There we go. Oh, wait, what did I say it was? What would it be ammo-wise? Son of a gun. Okay, going back to the Glock. 9mm. It's so hard to read. It's so stupid. I don't know if it's the same thing for your... I mean, it should be the same thing for your books. But it's like really washed out in the guns.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 9mm. Some gun expert in chat's gonna be like, she didn't know that.
Yeah, keeping about guns. Guns are cool.
Okay, so how much would it cost?
I don't actually see it in the ammunitions.
Yeah, same.
That is weird. Let's just compare it to one of these ones. Let's say that it's $6. For a box of 100.
Okay, I can do that. Yeah.
Okay. All right, everyone's loaded up. Everyone's
No,
good to go?
hold on.
Oh my
I
gosh.
discovered the heavy weapons and explosives section.
Can't believe none of you got
Guys, we could buy... no, hold on. Claymore mines are modern. Never mind, sorry. We could buy anti-personnel mines. We don't
Where
even
do
have
I get my ammo from? For my potato gun.
Oh, yeah.
from him, if you want to buy it.
Okay, how much is it?
Well, it's going to be like... Why are there two different firearm ammunition sections? Okay, whatever. It's going to be $5.
Okay, can I schmooze him to give it to me for free?
No. You're
Wait.
done schmoozing.
Wait.
You have unloaded your schmooze.
I haven't used any charm on him yet. You know what I mean?
All right, but you got to get an extreme.
Ah, crap.
Womp womp.
I knew
Okay,
it was just
good.
such a fail. Okay, good. All right, fine. Can I ask him, listen, $5 is a bit much. Can I get it for $2?
For a box of 50.
$5 seems like a lot. Can I get it for
$5 is a lot.
$3?
I have $40, but I really need this for $2.
I have 50, but I really can't go above 5.
What do you say? What's your response?
It's $5.
Oh, okay.
How much for this kitchen knife?
Good talk.
What if I trade this loaf of bread? It may have.
There is no loaf of bread. The
Dude,
loaf
You
of
left
bread
it
is
in the house.
gone.
No. She
left in the
pocketed
house.
it. I remember
Oh my
she
God.
put it in her
You
sack.
pocketed it?
Yeah, she
The
The
did.
bread we
At this
shot?
point,
She did. I remember that.
All like 300
It's got
pieces of
bullets
it.
in it. You could probably
Yeah.
recycle the metal. And,
It has a
you know,
couple holes in it that are well toasted.
Yeah. Thoughts?
Shit.
I don't
I
want
know.
your bread. You have $5 or
when-
don't you?
Whenever Livy's done doing whatever she's doing right now, I would also like to inquire how much a clip for a 9mm is. Not for the 45. Sorry.
I'm just saying, it seems a bit like a scam that you give me this gun with no ammo.
It is a scam.
How is
Jeez, it
one
would be
supposed to
crazy if the
use
mafia
it?
scammed you, Livy. That'd be crazy.
It is a scam.
Dude, imagine if criminals did criminal shit. That'd be crazy.
Yo, Livibee. A nunchaku, like nunchucks, are only $1.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Half that.
It's
Once
one.
again, she's just like, what about free?
It's $1. It's $1.
All right, fine. All
What
right,
do you want,
fine.
Maynard?
I would like to inquire how
That's
much a clip
scam.
for a 45 is.
$23. Or a clip?
A clip, please.
Oh, it's
$43.
25 divided by 10. $2. It's about $2.
Ooh. All right. 2 clips, please.
All right, that's $4. Thank you very much.
I will subtract another 4 from my stuff.
Okay.
Why is mine $5 and his is only $2?
Because you
Because
have a
like
classical
you.
weapon.
Damn it.
Because you
All right.
got a weapon from the 1700s. How
Scams
much?
again.
I have 2 questions. One, how much is a hand grenade? 2, how much is a Molotov cocktail?
So a hand grenade is $50 per crate of 24.
Okay.
And 50% of them are duds.
Oh my God.
Hmm.
Fuck the 1920s.
It's actually just a fact.
All right, what about Molotov cocktails? Those can't be duds.
I'm not sure. Did you find them on the weapons table?
Aren't
I did,
Molotov cocktails just a
And
bottle of
let me
alcohol with a dragon?
give you
Alcohol
guys
with
a
a
little
dragon.
educational lecture about
God.
the damage that a Molotov cocktail does.
Yeah, please give us a lecture in this timed broadcast, feardragon.
No, of course, because we only spent 20 minutes in the car ride over to the dock.
Yeah, please. I would love to not make it to Bolton today.
Okay.
That would be
It's
my
2d6.
favorite.
It's 2d6 damage plus burn. The way that burn works is you roll luck, and if you are unlucky, you catch fire. And until you put out the fire, every turn you take double, like twice as much damage as last turn. So it starts off with like 2 damage, and then you take 4 damage, then you take 8 damage, then you take 16.
Great. There you
Then
go.
you're dead.
Okay.
Anyways, so
So, costs.
You know what? The mafia doesn't have them. They're straight up. They're straight up.
Mafia doesn't have it. Also, Mafia is kind of getting impatient with you. Mafia kind of doesn't like your face.
You know, I bet they would have had them if I didn't explain this, but okay.
Yeah, you're explaining to the keeper an incredibly imbalanced
I
gun.
know.
And she's like, you know what? It's patched out of the game. Gone.
Totally unrelated burn mechanic.
It's just not there.
What about a flamethrower?
Ah, your gun. Whew.
So you guys are done.
Let me deduct $5 from
Right?
that.
Right? You want anything else?
yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay,
I'm good. I got my
we
clips on my gun. I am beyond...
muffle him again and then tie him up, and then he put him back in the back seat, and
Yeah,
we're gonna
we
bounce.
pick up that electrical tape off the ground and we just put it back on him again. Still got plenty of
Exactly.
stick left in that bad boy. This is electrical tape.
It was in the weapons table. Okay.
The weapons table that's not in this game. Keep it set.
Yeah,
It said 1920s.
it doesn't mean they
Also,
have
they don't
every
have any
gun.
shurikens.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, this isn't
Sorry.
the last town before the boss in Final Fantasy. This is a place where the keeper could actually say what's in the shop and not.
Actually,
Yeah, we're good.
I have a weird question. Are we considered in like the mid game right now? Are we considered like early game?
I did not
still?
see how you
Are we
guys
late
can be
game?
in mid game.
I
are
fucking
in
hope
mid
this is
game.
late game.
It's
How we
like
doing?
getting to late game.
All right.
Honestly, I keep
I'll
planning
take that.
things a lot. There should be a lot more than what you guys are doing.
Oh hell yeah!
It's almost like
for
we're getting held up by silly stuff, right?
sure.
But you know.
Well, Keeper,
So-
I wasn't the one that waited for us to pick the music on the car before were allowed to arrive at the docks.
Yeah,
We
that's
stop by a diner. We take 10 minutes to decide what food we're gonna eat, and then Avocado decides to barter to get her burger for free.
I'm sorry.
Okay, moving on. We're in Bolton now.
We didn't even eat anything. It's just a scam. I'm hungry, dude.
I should not have started
jeez.
drinking.
Wow.
Yeah, where's my whiskey, man?
Oh.
All right, so
Prohibition.
you guys leave the Mafia gun store with no problem.
Nice.
That is Livibee has a favor that she owes the Mafia now. Just gonna stick that on her sheet and make sure you don't forget. And you guys get back in the car and go to where?
Michael Bolton's house.
Bolton. Yep. Do we know the address of said man? I feel like that
You
was
do.
Okay, great.
Yes. Well, you know the section of town he's in.
Okay, so we can ask for him.
He was the artist who made the picture in the book.
He drew the
No.
illustrations.
He did.
Well, yeah. So he wrote the book. He's a novel writer and
And an artist?
he does
Or he-
art.
Ooh.
Okay, Michael Bolton. He made the illustrate. Wait,
He
what's
made
his
the
actual name?
illustration. His name is
No,
not
the guy-
Michael Bolton.
The town is
Randolph
Michael
Carter.
Oh, I had him
Bolton.
on
Please
my
be serious.
I had him on my
Please be
notes.
serious. The town is Michael Bolton, okay?
So
Right.
there was a picture that said Randolph Carter drew this picture in a book about cults and stuff, and then he also was noted as being a famous like horror writer and stuff, and he lives in Bolton.
Okay.
So yeah, at some point one of you actually did some more research and you found that he lives in like the oh gosh, I don't even know, like like Main Street of Bolton, I guess, something like that. So a general area. What was I doing? Favor for Mafia. There you go. So you guys are gonna have to head there. You do anything else? Any other pit stops?
Nope.
All right. So by the time you leave the city, it's around 7:30. So it is nighttime.
Mm-hmm.
I swear I'm
And-
not getting distracted. I just want to confirm the status of something. We left straight from the scene of the crime where we brutally murdered Amanda Phillips' zombie corpse thing, or her son or whatever, and then we went to the docks, and then we went straight to Bolton, right? And it's still all the same day.
Yeah,
We didn't contact the police or anything.
you guys did not.
Okay, cool. Just
Okay.
confirming where we were.
Yeah. So as you guys drive out of the city limits, things are getting more and more sparse. Decent amount of like, trees and a couple of forests that you pass by. It's an hour-long journey, so you see the sights, you have some laughs. It's kind of like, Crossroads with Britney Spears, except good. And then
Never seen
as
it,
it
but
gets
I'll
to
take your word for it.
around then it gets to around, let's say like 8, so about halfway into your drive, you start noticing that, while vagabonds aren't really that rare in general, 1920s, in between cities as well, you do start noticing like a few more people than normal on the roads, and they're not even like really looking to like hitchhike or anything. You just notice that they're walking city from city. Which is kind of an interesting little note, but none of you really worry too much about it. And then
Oh, I'm
as
worried now.
you come up as you come up on to like maybe like 25 minutes away from Bolton, there actually is like a lot of people suddenly. Not enough to stop your transport, but enough to like make you slow down to like 25 miles per hour. as some of them are kind of spilling over to the road, which is turned into a bit of a dirt road at this point. That's decently maintained.
They're heading to the town, or they're
both. They're both like, it seems to be just like a point of funneling. There we go. Like everyone coming in from different towns seems to be coming along this point in the middle. And again, like it's not the most suspicious thing in the world, but it is at nighttime and there's like forests everywhere and there's like a bunch of people and you see that there's like no children with these families and just a lot of like men and women. And
probably a Taylor Swift concert on.
What's up?
That's why there are no
Probably a
children.
Taylor Swift concert.
And you guys start to feel a little peculiar. I mean, things are starting to feel really weird. You don't know anything in terms of like, you know, the city's having a plague or something like that. So why is everyone here? What?
Do we have a sense? So you said that it's like people coming in from lots of towns. It's not like we're leaving Arkham and the road out of Arkham is really busy. It's specifically going into Bolton.
You're about midway point between Arkham and Bolton.
Okay.
So there could have been a lot of roads coming in from different locations, but those are the two biggest cities around. So it's kind of, it is a little weird. You guys start kind of, you know, asking each other, like, is there something special happening? Like, is there a train station nearby? Like, what's going on here? Do you guys want to do anything?
I think I would, if we're starting to question kind of the situation, I would turn to someone who's more social than me and kind of say like, hey, let's, like, we're in standstill traffic and like things have really slowed down already. Let's like ask some of the people in the nearby cars, like what's going on? Why is there so much traffic here?
It's not traffic, it's people walking.
Oh, it's just people walking.
Maybe we wind down our window and ask someone.
Yeah, actually that's even easier.
You know what, Livy? It's all you.
All right, I'll ask them.
Yeah.
I'll wind down my
Bolton's
window.
here, guys.
And I'll be like, hey, you, excuse me,
Oi, mate.
person of the human race, could you please shed a little bit of light as to what is the meaning of all this congestion?
Your
It's how you
call
pick a
out
season.
grabs the attention of a man in his mid-30s. Normal looking enough, except as he gets closer to the car, because it's night. The moon is like, it's like a half moon. It's like some light, but not a whole lot. As he gets closer to the car, you realize that while he doesn't look like, you know, like a zombie or anything, he does look terrible. He looks like he's been sick and that he's been just forced to do things and run ragged, and as if he's been walking for hours and hours. So he's like kind of
Livibee finds herself uncontrollably attracted.
Can I do
Avocado falls instantly in love.
a medicine check on him?
Oh,
From inside the
sure.
car?
You would only be able to see him though. So if
Yeah,
gonna
yeah, I mean, like,
anything-
I'm gonna be just like, you know, a glance over of, you say he looks really run ragged and stuff
Yeah.
like that. I like,
you could.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Hard
Ooh,
success.
hard success.
She looks
Woo!
at his wrists and
Damn, girl.
sees the rate that his veins are pulsing and detects his heart rate
She looks
and
so
notices
deep into his laugh, she
abnormality.
realizes. She looks so deep into his eyes that she realizes he had daddy issues growing up.
So with your keen nurse eyes, you see that not only does he look like he's sick just in the general kind of like fatigue sense, but you also see that he's really like waxy, and even
Nice.
a little bit yellow. His eyes are bloodshot, his lips are cracked, his teeth are pretty bad, which isn't super uncommon, but kind of everything else is kind of giving a really disturbing image. It just looks like someone who, yeah, was like on a ship for days and got scurvy and jaundice and then was told to walk home. So he doesn't look great. But as he kind of shambles over, he doesn't seem to be posing any threat.
is he responding to Avocado's? He's talking?
Yeah, he's coming over to talk.
Oh,
So he's
okay.
like 2 feet away from the car, and then he just kind of stops and he's like, "We're looking. We're lost. Everyone's lost,
Oh my god.
and we're all looking."
I mean, that's
Are
the
you
meaning
looking?
of life, bro.
We're not lost. We know where we are. Do you need a map?
Do you need first aid? Are you okay, sir?
And he looks at Olimoley's character and he's like, "I feel fine." And just kind of looks back at Livibee's character. A map would be great. Do you have one?
Do we have one? In the car that we stole?
I don't think so.
Would that be in the glove compartment?
Also, if we have
Cars
one,
normally would have maps.
we ain't
Yeah.
giving it to him.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
aren't we
give
using it to
him.
navigate? Yeah, aren't we using it to navigate to Bolton?
Well, I'm not gonna
Got a
give it to
GPS.
him, but you can take a look.
No,
Come on,
snatch
if-
it and steal it.
Never had someone come up to you when you're in the streets and be like, "Hey, do you know where this is?" And you
Well,
Google map it?
Oh, yeah, I
I'm not
remember
giving
that
them
in
my
the past,
phone.
him
yeah.
over. We'll just say, no, sorry, sir. We need one as well. We're just hoping you had one. That's all.
Oh. Well, that's fine. We're all lost anyways.
What are you looking for?
The deep one.
The deep one.
The deep one. And he kind of smiles at you.
Olivia's just like, shit, that's loot as fuck.
She
Smiles
cracked
at
up
you.
first.
What? Oh,
Both Olivia's cracked up. Okay,
Grow up.
that's
If
not
your characters
our
crack up as well because they're also immature, he just sees things that you
fault.
are also looking and that you're having a joyous time. So he just smiles with you and shows off his like broken, gross teeth.
Oh,
Nice.
she needs to go see a dentist.
Fuck yeah.
Are you traveling alone, sir?
Don't invite him in here.
Do you need some company?
Oh no. No,
What?
I'm not alone. They'll be coming soon.
Who's they?
They.
Yeah,
And
idiot.
He
Come
actually
on.
just starts to kind
Shit.
of like walk off.
Oh, where you going?
Shambles. He just walks
Oh,
off.
man.
at
Well,
this
we should
point,
probably get a larger sample size and call someone else over.
Or not. That's
I
right
think
out
at
there.
this
It's
point,
like, Amos
would-
raised his hand and go, or we could just, go to so and so's house. Randall.
at
Yeah, I
this
think we're
point,
done here.
Randall.
Like,
I
Randall?
think John Doe would say, "Hey guys, how worth it is it to go here? We've already fought some crazy zombie creature that apparently can deflect bullets, who raised her child's son to attack us, rather unsuccessfully, but tried to attack us. I think I'm pretty okay with the idea of not fighting another monster tonight, or some other horrific thing, because it seems like this is pretty weird. This definitely falls in my category of setting off some alarm bells based on the shit that we've seen the past 24 hours.
I think we're
well,
gonna
you
see.
can't. Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
Well, I mean, like, it's the middle of the night. Of course, we're gonna have a bit of crazies walking around. Like, and we don't know where this person lives. We just know the main area. We're not gonna get much information. Like, we can't go door to door in the middle of the night. If anything, we're just gonna head to the town, make sure we get there, have a good night's rest, and then try to figure out what's going on.
Are you saying rest up?
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea.
Okay, I am in favor of finding a place to rest up, maybe before we hit Bolton. I'm okay with the idea of finding a town outside of Bolton to go rest up.
A
on.
motel?
Yeah,
But we need to go to the city hall anyways to find his address.
I think we could do that tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay.
Now, as you're debating, I assume you were driving slowly. So you're a little farther ahead, but it's like 7 people now around you, 3 on one side, 4 on the other. And while you're debating, you kind of notice that everyone stopped walking. And is just staring in one direction.
Oh my god. Like, which
One
direction?
Direction's in town?
It wasn't
Oh my
Michael
God.
Bolton. It was One Direction.
They're staring towards the west.
They
I don't
like
know if
that
you guys
go
would
west
know
song.
that, but
Wait,
they're staring towards the west.
What
we
direction were
stopped
we
or
going?
yeah, we
You
stopped.
guys,
yeah.
I mean, either you stopped or you kept on going, but very, very slowly. Oh,
They all
unless you
just
did
stopped
something
and started
differently.
staring off in one direction.
What
Yeah.
what direction were we going?
West.
Okay.
Wow.
So,
Hmm.
which you guys don't have to respond to, but you notice that everyone that you drive by has stopped and is now looking west.
Can I lock my door?
Man.
Okay.
I mean,
Make
we
sure
definitely
guys'
know.
doors are locked. We don't want to get GDA'd over here.
Look, I just want to say this would have been a great time to mention zombies. Very susceptible to Molotov cocktails. Would have been great if we could pick some
I
up.
look in the direction they're looking at.
Okay. So you look in the direction they're looking at, and you see that there's a few more people that seem to be walking, maybe like 20, 30 feet in front. The beams of light from your car actually shine on a couple other people who have just stopped and are staring in that direction. And then there are a few people who aren't just stopping and staring. About 3 or 4 shapes. And they're walking towards you. And as they walk closer to the car, the people follow those people with their eyes and eventually turn towards them, or turn toward you. And
So we're circled, basically.
a little bit. And as the people walking get closer to you, it breaks everyone out of their trance, and they start coming closer to your car and start
Oh,
just
roll
putting
up that
their hands
window.
on it.
Roll up that
driving,
window,
I'm-
girl.
I'm driving, right?
You are.
Yeah, you're driving.
Are they enclosing from all directions?
They are.
Are you
I
gonna run
speed
them
up.
over?
Yes.
Ah!
Okay.
Wait, speed up going toward
Yeah, but it
Bolton or
damages the
away?
car.
Fuck the car.
It's not our car.
I mean,
Fuck
it's
other
just
people.
like if we lose the vehicle and it takes too much
Yeah.
HP damage, then we're going to have to go.
We
back.
are in a 1920s jalopy. That thing will go through a great oak tree. We'll be fine. This was before they made cars that crumpled up for safety. This thing is actually like death cage. We will
It
destroy
is.
anything that we go through.
Perfect.
It absolutely is.
Yep.
Hold on, let me just. There's actually a section for damaged cars.
Well, since the 3 people that were walking towards us, they're like in our headlights.
Yeah, so there's 4 of them as they get closer, and you realize that they don't look like normal people. There's definitely
Mow 'em
something
down!
wrong with them. So as your car starts to speed up, you hear a shriek, just like an absolutely god awful shriek from all 4 of them.
Oh
As
lord.
they open their mouths and reveal just like, like their mouths open to like an extreme degree and just takes up most of their face, and instantly that's not natural.
Pedal to the metal.
Maynard is
Roadkill,
already propelled to the
incoming.
metal, but the ghouls jump onto the car willingly, and start trying to claw out the windows, while the people that you had also tried to run away from desperately try and hang on to whatever they can and are slowly being like dropped off as you just roll through the whole mass of people. And
Oh my
as you
God.
keep on rolling through, more of the people who were coming and going, who have stopped and stared, are now going to try and jump on your car, which is getting
Ooh.
harder and harder to control. And you're going to take some damage from it as well for hitting a similar sized creature to a human. So Maynard, roll 1d3.
That guy lied to me when I said, "Hey, come over here, human." From the human race, he was not
I roll a 1.
Okay, so the car takes 1 point of damage.
nice.
Easy.
Not too bad. Not too bad. You were in a deluxe car.
Fuck yeah.
So it should be good. So it is getting dented, and it is getting a little harder to control. It's not exactly the best road either. But more importantly, the ghouls have managed to they've actually got the talons on the fingers, and they're actually ripping into the metal on top. As you can see their claws if you look up.
Oh my God.
And
Oh
they are
my
hanging
gosh.
on to the car and trying to starting to scratch and bang at the windows.
He's got lots of bullets.
I do, but also, how far out are
Never
we right now? Like, are we
We're in
kind of in the middle?
halfway.
Are we kind of in the middle of nowhere?
Yes.
We're halfway to Bolton.
You're on the outskirts of
We're
both
halfway
cities.
there.
Okay. What is like? How far is outskirts?
Like an hour. How much is it?
So if you drove for another 15 minutes, you would see the "Welcome to Bolton" sign.
Okay.
Okay.
Another 15 minutes at like a decent speed, anyways, 45 miles per hour, let's say.
I'm gonna get my knife out.
Yeah.
Start jabbing the roof.
I think I'd.
Or cut the fingers off or something.
Yeah, I think I'd have my knife out also and be like cutting at anything that came close to the windows.
I'm getting my gun out.
Yeah. What? I'm
Holding
gonna
on for
try-
dear life.
Do I need both hands on the wheel, CG? If the car is hard to control.
It's up to you. You're going to be having difficulty controlling the car, and you're also going to be slightly blinded by, gold legs on the windshield. So how much you want to risk it?
I am going to risk taking a shot, like getting the gun out and driving with one hand and trying to shoot him down, because I don't need to change gears. I'm like max gear, full speed. So,
Okay.
Don't get the mortar, they said. It'll be fine, they said.
Oh yeah, the mortar's a great idea.
Mortars
Fear
are a
Dragon.
terrible idea.
In
they
close
said.
range.
We are surrounded by a mass of people.
Okay.
Tell you what, if we were in a trench and they was the Germans, then yes, you would be right. But it's ghouls and we're in a car, so I feel like it's
Out
neither
the
here
back
nor there.
window, but okay, just carry on.
Well, as combat has kind of initiated here, we're going to go based off your guys' dexterity rolls.
Mm-hmm.
See
Okay.
who goes first.
Usually
I don't have a pencil.
Livibee? Question mark.
It is usually Livibee.
I can roll
and then I
dex.
think John.
I mean, usually.
You're not rolling
No,
it.
it's
Yeah.
just.
I,
It's just.
I think
it's
I was
just your
third last time.
You show
Yeah.
off.
On that.
And I think
Like that?
I think Anne is last.
I
Do I
can roll
do I- do I-
dex.
do I
want
do
me
a
to
roll or do
dex?
we
I
just
can
look at a
roll
number?
extreme.
No, it's just
I
your
can roll
dexterity.
an extreme dex, whatever.
Yeah, just whatever.
It's just your base dexterity.
I don't even need this roll. Like,
He's
I'm gonna
addicted to
succeed my
rolling.
next 8.
Whatever.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I got a loaf of bread in my backpack. I'm Gucci.
It's not a loaf.
That'll definitely help us here.
Roll for freshness.
It may have some bullet holes in it. Listen, I'll tell you what. It's not ideal, but it's optimal.
I tell you
The
what.
bullet holes actually seared the inside of the bread, creating like an internal crust that
Like a
actually could be
toast.
correlated to like a focaccia bread with the holes poked in it.
Focaccia.
It's your bread
Focaccia
over here.
bread.
All right. Calm down.
You guys are gonna be begging for my bread when you're starving. Just saying.
All right.
Actually, I need your actual dexterity numbers. So
Okay. I am.
Amos is
I
60.
am.
Okay.
65.
All right.
I am 70.
I got it. We're
Okay.
good. Thank you. Okay, so the first person to go would be Avocado. What is your reaction to all this happening?
I mean, I'd probably go into fight or flight mode, right?
Yeah.
And
I mean, you
we're
brought
in a
out your
car
knife,
that you're
right?
inside of. So
I'll
glad
bring
to
my
start.
knife out, then assume the fetal position.
She's both
It's
fighting
both-
and
God.
fighting.
It's fighting.
Classic.
Yeah.
Classic Livibee.
The fingertips that are clawing at the roof, so they can't grab onto the roof anymore.
Okay, so you start like kind of like waving your knife around as you're in the fetal position. You're just like, "Nah."
Yeah.
Okay. Roll your. Oh God, what even?
On my turn, I'd like to close my eyes and hope that they go away.
Roll for fetal position.
All right. You would just roll your on it. You would roll your knife or your butcher's knife, whichever one you want to use.
Oh,
Oh my god, please
Where
don't
is
use the butcher knife. In
It
a
would be
speeding
good
car.
for cutting meat and like slicing off limbs.
wait, where's my butcher's knife? Or do I add that?
It's in your weapons on your character sheet. If you go below your skills.
Oh, here it is.
What is DT?
Oh no.
All right, so that was a total failure.
Nice.
Well, it was a bit of a flight situation.
It was 90 or above. It would have made it interesting. But it is just a failure. You're just kind of like, it doesn't work.
No.
And now it's John's turn.
Okay. I have a few questions. So one, are there any other cars on the road that we saw?
There were a couple that you passed by, but maybe one every 10 minutes.
Okay, so nothing recent.
No.
Okay, I think for now, I'd probably focus on trying to... Actually, in the direction that we're going, are there a lot more... Like, how many zombies are we talking? Or how many things? How many
many
talking?
You said 7?
Yeah.
So, yeah, so the initial pair of people that were closing in were about 7 of them. Now, they latched onto the car and were pretty much quickly dispatched because they don't have goal nails.
Mhm.
So they've managed to, like, maybe tear off the bumper while they get left behind. But
Are there 2 ghouls?
there's 4.
Okay.
So there's 2 positioned more on top of the car and 2 kind of on the front/side going after the driver and passenger.
Okay. So there are some on top of the car with their nails like sunk into the car,
Yeah.
right? Okay. In that case, I think I would, if it's reasonable, to have my gun out and try and take that out and fire shots specifically at either their nails or their arms, depending on whatever seems like more reasonable to fire at from where I'm at.
Okay. So let's remember that it's Maynarde in the driver's seat, Olimoley in the passenger.
I'm in the back seat.
Front passenger.
Right. And I imagined Livibee was back right, so behind the passenger, but what did you guys have in mind?
I had no concept of left or right, but yes, it was Livy and I in the back.
Okay, so let's just say
I thought
Livibee
I was
in
back right as well. But
Yeah, let's say Livibee's in the back
Okay.
right, and you're in the back left. Okay,
In our
so
country, she's
Do we
behind
want
the
to draw this?
that's what I was thinking.
oh yeah, sorry. This is America.
That's America.
We could draw this if this is going to become, if left and right is going to become important.
I mean, that's fair. We should draw it. There is a way to clear drawings. There it is. But my beautiful apartment. Okay. Car shape.
Nice.
Is there a car shape?
Whee! These are the wheels. No, I'm drawing the car.
Yeah.
This is the window. and
Wow,
the
you're so
window,
artistic.
and the
It's like you
window, and the
have an
window.
art degree.
Yes, this is what my art degree really was for. Let's make them pretty. Goals are pretty. They're stick figure goals too. Barb. I should have made that one bigger. I regret everything. Rawr.
That was too perfect.
Rarg.
There you go.
Rarg, I'm a super scary ghoul.
Rawr. And these ones are like chilling out on top.
Rawr, the keeper didn't feel like getting out tokens for these ghouls.
Already difficult enough to get your tokens, all right?
God forbid if we force these ghouls off the car, we have to redraw them later.
Oh, yeah, you guys can't do that.
What? Oh, that was literally my plan.
No, I'm joking. You can do that.
Okay.
I don't remember who was who.
Nice.
So,
I didn't
I went off color.
Olivia's-
I went off color.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, Olimoley is the purple chick, and yeah, I did it right. And then I think
Yeah,
the
she's
guys,
showing off those ankles. She's like full strumpet.
I think John Doe called the magician.
Yep. Because he was the best dressed, and a mafia man is well dressed.
Sure,
It's true.
that's correct right now. This is your situation. So back to you trying to shoot the ghoul's hands or arms.
Mhm.
None of the windows have been rolled down. So what is your exact plan?
Well, I thought there were ghouls above us, right? And I
There
can
are.
see their
Claws.
claws
Yes.
digging into the top of this.
Okay, so you're gonna shoot just up.
I think Because they have like normal human anatomy, right? Like in terms of like body structure and stuff.
They're a
So-
little bigger, but yeah.
Okay. I think I would probably be able to guess generally where like their wrists are, and that's specific because I have literally basically a rifle that is intended for sniping. Like this is something I imagine would be enough to like blow a wrist off if I fired like directly at their wrist at point blank, basically.
That is a super accurate kind of thing you're going for, man.
It is,
Yeah,
but
so-
and I'm basing it off of like point blank, and also the fact that I have, it's like literally almost point blank, but I also can see specifically where their nails are dug in.
First off, this is a car that is speeding down other people. Two, you're looking at a roof and you're just seeing talons and you're saying, okay, I'm gonna blow off your wrist. I got this.
Well, I mean, if I hit their head instead, like, oh no, at least I did some damage.
Okay. Roll your gun.
Okay. I think if I just do my gun, it does both. Extreme success! And this is why I try that kind of shit.
Nice.
Wow.
Okay, so all right, you kind of have to like almost like push yourself back into the car to get the proper shot, but you do get a shot lined up at where you think the wrist would be if the hand's there, and you're kind of doing like the whole angle thing. You miss the wrist, but you do hit the goal in the shoulder blade / like neck. So roll your damage.
Oh, that includes my damage. It's 16.
Oh, yes, it did. I saw one number instead of one number twice. Okay. Alrighty then. So that goal actually cries out and then goes limp, and then just kind of like dangles off the back of the car, to be honest, because its claws are stuck in it.
Okay.
It actually like
That'll do.
breaks its arm as it turns around and starts flapping in the wind, and then a couple minutes later eventually gets dislodged.
And I guess that would be the one
Nice.
directly above me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good stuff, Fear Dragon.
Yeah.
And now it is Amos' turn.
I'm going to attempt firing similarly at where the claws are and making my best value judgment.
You will have
To,
to roll a dexterity check first,
Dexterity check it is.
because you're driving.
I am driving. Come on, Papa needs a pair of dead ghouls.
Ooh. Okay. So you, while still keeping control of the car and roughly keeping it on the road, even despite not having the best of vision, you also take out your gun and set up a position to shoot. Where are you shooting?
I'm trying to best value judgment where the ghoul is based on claw positioning in our route.
Okay, so so right now there's like you can see the ghoul's feet in the hood of the car, and then on like the side of the hood of the car, right? And then the torso kind of just extends upwards towards like the edge of the car, I guess it would be. And then there would be you could see its chest, like half of its chest through your left side window, and then right above you see the claws, but they're kind of like far back. So you figured that basically the ghoul's body is like hanging kind of like a whatever shape, I guess. It's hanging off the angle. You know, it's not directly above you, but it's also not directly on the left side. There we go.
Okay. I am going to attempt to do the weapon roll that Fear Dragon did.
Okay.
If you do it
Hopefully
straight on
that's
your
right.
weapon, it'll include both the accuracy shot
Yeah,
and the damage.
I wrote in 1d10 plus 2, which is what this is supposed to do in damage.
Yeah.
Let's see if that works.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get a regular success. Now going driving and going through the metal and not exactly knowing where you're shooting means that it doesn't quite do 9 damage. I can actually account for the defense. Yeah. So goals are actually pretty tanky if you didn't get lucky.
Damn.
So
Breaking my
you
balls,
actually
Keeper.
you only do 4 damage.
Shit. Come on.
No.
Less than half. All right. Both hands on the wheel. I'm not shooting anymore. You guys got this.
Okay, now it is the nurse's turn. Anna.
Well, she has a name. Yeah,
Is there
thank you.
anybody hanging out my passenger window?
Yes. So almost the exact same situation is happening on your side, except while this was going on, it kind of like retreated back. So now its face is like yelling at you
Oh no!
and trying to
Nice.
like bite the window and trying to like claw at it and stuff.
Ugh.
Can I shoot it?
Yeah.
Of course you
Oh,
can.
man, you know what I forgot to do while this is all happening, guys? You guys should
A
all
sanity
really
check?
roll sanity checks.
Yeah. All right.
So you want me to roll sanity first?
Yeah, let's everyone roll sanity.
Man.
All right,
Of
Olivia's
course.
Olimoley's fine. Maynard's fine. Jono's not fine.
Nice roll, man.
Now
90? Damn.
roll. I'll never memorize this. So you failed the sanity roll, so now you have to roll how much sanity you lose. That's also on me. 1 second.
And when Livibee comes back, we'll make sure she does it.
1d6.
Cool.
All right, so lose 6 sanity, and you also do go sort of insane. So also
Okay.
do the intelligence check to see if you understood what you saw.
Oh yeah, I very much understood what I saw. In fact, I can pick it apart and replay it in my mind multiple times.
All right, so that's not great.
I also just want to note I'm at 51 sanity out of 99.
Oh no.
Livibee, we doing sanity rolls right now.
Okay.
Good luck, guys. I have a
Come on.
weapon that does 16 damage per turn. If I go insane, I wish you guys luck.
So
Livy,
you
no.
roll 1d6 as well, Livibee.
I'm getting your rolls today, Livy. They've been all my rolls today. Except for that first one.
All right, you only lose 1 sanity, and you're otherwise fine.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay, but
That's
John Doe, roll 1d10. All
One.
right, so you're going to be temporarily insane for about 30 minutes.
Oh, okay, that's not that bad.
So we're down a combatant. One of the guys that
Occasionally.
could one-shot a goal, sorry. Cool.
Yeah. So we'll say that initially your combat training kicked in, but otherwise you guys are like, wait a second. And yeah, then you had your response. So I perhaps, maybe, will take control of John. So back to Anna's turn. So she asked, oh, shit, what did you ask?
I'm just gonna go after the one that's yelling in my
Yeah, you just said that,
passenger
okay.
window.
Are you
Okay.
going to give it an 80s movie one-liner?
No,
So-
I'm just gonna be like, oh my god, Jesus.
It's really,
Jesus,
really,
fuck!
it's really awkward for you to take a shot. You're not gonna be able to use what I'm assuming is your dominant hand.
Mhm.
So you're gonna have to use your left hand. You're gonna have to also like go back and try not to interfere with Maynard's driving.
Right.
So go ahead and roll a dexterity check. Okay, so you managed to kind of configure a way that you're not bothering anyone. You also got a fairly decent shot, so take the shot.
Oh no.
All right, so you failed, unfortunately. What happens is you take the shot, and because you're not that bad of a shot, it does hit the glass, but all it does is shatter it. So
Oh god, now
Great.
you can
Oh, no, he's getting in.
roll 1d3.
No. 1d3.
Shit.
Oh my gosh. This guy's totally
Trying to drive over here, man. Fuck.
And you take 3 points of damage.
Oh no, glass.
Oh no, glass.
Oh no.
And now it also has open entrance to you. So now it's the goal's turns. So 1 goal's dead, flapping in the wind. 3 more goal are still alive. 1 only slightly injured. the goal to move first would be the one on Olimoley's side.
Of
who
course it would be.
Is now has open access. So he's actually going to clamber on top of the car and kind of get a position so that his arm can reach under and start clawing at your face.
Ugh.
Oh my god.
All right.
Stuff in this campaign's nasty.
Bite and hold. Oh, use fight. Okay, we'll use his fighting. I'm always confused how you quickly do. Like, I don't want to make a whole new character for him, but
Is there like I don't know, because this game has a Call of Cthulhu mode, obviously, but is there like a selection of, I don't know, like templates of baddies?
templates. No. I wish, but no.
So that would be nice.
That would be nice. This one does not have it. So let's go into combat. Stupid PDFs. I wish I had the real book, man. That'd be so good. Making marks and stuff. Yes, combat. Because you are going to have a way to potentially dodge. You know what? I can just use you guys as a template, I guess. Unarmed fighting. Let's just use that. Okay, roll a 49. Which would be a success.
Rip.
Nice. When the keeper rolls and succeeds, that's always a good sign.
And this is where it gets confusing, because you actually do have a chance to respond. Fighting maneuvers. Okay. So you can try and dodge, or you can try and like initiate, like you want to fight with this goal. So what are you gonna do?
Grapple with it, kind of thing.
You want to fight with it?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't actually think this is how we've been doing it. So you know what? I'm just gonna compare it to you.
Robbie, did I see that you're having chocolate with a Stella Artois?
I am having oat milk chocolate that I just
You are having
picked
oat
up
milk chocolate with a beer.
with a beer.
Just checking.
To
Sorry
be
for the out of
fair,
character.
I've had 4 or 5 beers at this point.
And you thought, let's have chocolate.
What would you do?
It's oat milk chocolate.
What
I
would
don't
you
know,
do
man.
in my situation?
Like eat anything else, I think.
I think I have soba noodles. I could have made those.
I actually would probably rather have soba noodles.
It'd take too long. I also had it for lunch.
Okay, so also roll fighting. There we go. I think it's been different because we usually use guns. Well, anyways. Oh no!
Oh no.
Ooh.
I just popped this out and I definitely didn't mean to.
Oh.
What happened? Huh, okay,
Oh.
okay, there it is.
Olivia, you have a 25 in brawling.
Oh god, yeah, that was a huge failure. So it definitely does damage. Okay, now we got that figured out. Let's go back to it.
My pretty face.
Your poor face is gonna get marred, and by Gola's attack. A goal attack is nasty. So it deals That much damage, I see. Does 4 damage to you. To your face.
I only have
Damn.
1 health point left.
Oof, that's
What?
not great.
Yeah, because
Wait,
I got 3 from the glass and then 4
Oh my
from
god.
the scratch.
You only have
Uh-oh.
8 hit points?
Yeah.
Holy
Leopard.
shit.
Whoa.
Why are
Alright
you
then.
riding shotgun?
It's your. No, I mean, yeah, I think you guys more expected you'd be out of the car shooting from a safe distance, as opposed to what's happening now. In your
No.
defense.
No, Jess. Ever since you stick to dragon on us, I expect anything to happen as soon as it turns 6 p.m.
What can I say? It's a horror game. Everything happens after dark.
No, that's fair.
All right, so the second goal that moves is now the one that's with Livibee. Yeah. The one that she tried to shoot but didn't actually shoot. So at this point, it's like it's tried to like kind of claw its way with one claw while holding on with the other, but it figures like it's not going to get through the metal. So it moves over to the window and also does the whole like screamy thing towards Livibee. Except that it doesn't just stay at the side window; it actually kind of crawls back to the back window and starts punching the back window to try and get in.
On the right-hand side?
Now it's on the back. It's like the back of the car entirely.
The back. Oh, sorry. Like the. Oh, the back window. Got it. Not
Yeah,
the
the
back
back
right.
window.
Okay.
I guess I'll just roll its strength and try and get a. Okay, yeah.
So is Olivia Prime out of this battle? Like, is she knocked
She
out
can't
or
really leave,
critical?
but she's critical condition.
So not dead, just critical, similar to what
Mhm.
Livy was with the dragon, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
She gets attacked again. She's gonna be
She's not
out of
unconscious
commission
yet or
for
anything.
a little while.
But she's our medic.
Correct. Yeah.
Why did the medic have to go down first?
Dude, these ghouls know how to do these fights. They've been in an RPG
Right?
before. Always kill the healer first before you kill the boss.
I have first aid, so
So
if
smart.
afterwards she can suture herself, we're good.
Mm.
We'll just grab her by the wrists and like make her heal herself.
Okay, so this it does start breaking through the glass.
Oh. Shoot her!
Oh.
And it manages to it shatters it like the glass starts to just really shatter. It's clearly going to go down any second, but it doesn't quite break. And then finally the third goal on Maynard's side, who's now angry that it was shot, starts to try and break down the front window. It crawls its way back to the front and just is now completely blocking Maynard's vision and starts punching the window. So do the same thing here. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so it definitely hits it. It's okay. It's fine. Okay, and it also kind of shatters the glass a little bit as well. So it's, it's got access now.
Great.
But as it shatters the
Shattered
glass,
windscreen.
it loses its grip on the car and falls off, right?
I wonder if would breaking really hard get the ghouls off the car.
I was about to suggest that.
You can see what happens. Let me think about how I would determine that.
We are also in a 20s car, so a lot of us would probably break our neck if we did that.
I don't go down from a ghoul. I go down from a broken neck.
I don't even think this shit's got seatbelts, man. I think you'd like fly out the front windscreen and you'd be a Olivia pancake out there.
Oh no. I was only here for like 2 weeks, man.
Reroll.
Yeah,
Got my
reroll.
character in mind. So you could try. I would put that at a. Oh gosh, I think I'd make you all roll a dexterity check to survive, and then.
To survive?
No, I don't. But Olivia Prime's like super fucked. She can't save herself.
Mm-mm.
Then the goals. I guess I'd roll a dexterity for them too. Yeah, I mean, okay, you could try it if you want.
I think I'd kill Olivia.
Olivia
If he
Prime.
did that, not
Olivia
that he's
Prime.
trying to
If
kill
I
me
broke,
right now.
I'm saying I'm thinking out loud. Like if I hit the brakes, I think I would kill Olivia.
Olivia Prime. What is your dexterity?
Oh, baby
She's
girl, it's only 40.
dead.
She's the slowest out of everyone, so that should
Yeah.
tell you something.
I don't think she gets to roll dexterity because she's like knocked out, dude.
So I'm at a
Just
point
flies up.
where, hold on, to confirm the status of the ghouls. We have one ghoul that is totally limp. That was the one that was originally above me. The one in front of Maynarde, or Amos, was hit, had crawled around, but then crawled back to the front windshield and shattered it, right? And then the one in front of Olivia Prime, whose name I'm blanking out on now.
Anna.
Anna.
Shattered that window and was clawing into her face for a bit, and it still is.
Oh yeah, it's so
Okay.
ready to claw her.
What was the status of the ghoul by Avocado?
It's perfectly healthy, and it's currently shattering the glass of the back.
Nice.
Right. That was the one that was shattering the glass in the back, but it hadn't finished yet.
Right.
Yeah, we're fucked.
Sweet.
If only we had let him buy those Molotovs.
We could have
Throw one
bailed
now.
on the car.
Everyone
2
just
damage,
run.
then 4
Second
damage,
roll,
then
second
8
roll.
damage, then 16 damage.
Tuck and roll. Let's go.
The ghouls know how to put out a fire?
Mm.
I'm
we
gonna
could've
remember
done?
this moment.
We could have
alright?
the mortar. We could have blown the car up and taken the ghouls with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then at least our next characters wouldn't have to worry about these ghouls.
Yeah, our characters have 4 less ghouls in the world to worry about.
That's true.
It is
Okay.
Avocado's turn again.
I'm probably gonna
Make it a good one.
Isn't it always Maynard?
No.
Sure, baby.
I'm
You're always
gonna.
blowing my mind with how sweet your moves are.
I know.
I
Really
love that part where you
progressive.
didn't perform once in a boss battle. That's my favorite.
Hey, but I did secure us a loaf of bread, so
Sure
really
did.
winning.
A quarter of a loaf of bread that's
This
left.
next, so I'm going to definitely pull out my flint flock.
I'm gonna pull out my flintlock.
I thought you said a flip flop.
Flip flop.
I think I
So
wrote
not
down
close
flip
enough.
flop. Is it not? Cool.
Flintlock, yeah. Okay.
um, and I'm gonna try and shoot the thingamabob off of.
Fuck
The
yeah,
car.
you are, team member. Have a look at that. Team play.
I
Team
gotta shoot
play.
that thing of Bob off the thing.
And what do I need to roll for that?
Press the button next to it, I think.
Which one am I rolling?
The green or purple, guys?
She's like, how do I attack? I
Has
haven't
she
done this
entered it
before.
into her character sheet?
What am I rolling? Dexterity or fight? Fight? Wait, what am I rolling? Fighting?
You're rolling the gun. So
Do you have it
your
added?
character sheet- There should be dice next to flintlock.
Flintlock. Okay. No good.
Olivia's like, how do I use a weapon? I've only thrown avocados this entire campaign.
You also you need to reload the weapon.
God,
Now I'm gonna reload my weapon.
why didn't you just buy a real weapon?
Wait.
I didn't have enough money.
I could have loaned you.
I'm actually legitimately worried that all of our characters are about to die.
Yeah, for real. This is how
We're
it
actually in
ends,
so much
guys.
trouble.
If I had a Molotov cocktail, I just want to let you guys know, I would have bailed on the car, and I would have told you guys to bail also, but if you didn't bail in time, I would have thrown a Molotov cocktail on the car. And I would have just started sprinting away.
John, it's your turn.
Well, since I don't have a Molotov cocktail, because apparently
But
Mafia...
John can't go.
Huh?
He's insane.
He can go. It's
okay.
it's up to me if I wanted to like make him insane basically for that turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
Thank God
could
he can
be
act.
like, actually he's too insane to do anything
Yeah.
next.
So happy you can actually do something.
That would seem awfully mean, though.
Okay. I think even in my insanely scared state right now, because I was already putting up doubts about going to Bolton. Not a big fan of Michael Bolton, and it's already going terribly.
He's
Like,
alright, man. Shit.
I'm not feeling great about this, but if there's one thing I've been able to do so far, it's the fact that I've noticed that there is one less set of claws that have been moving on this car. So shooting things works here. I'm gonna shoot some more things.
Excellent.
Which ghouls are actually possible for me to shoot right now?
Technically, the one behind you and the one attacking Olimoley.
Okay. I have seen this poor librarian who was such a dutiful citizen that the first...
First off, I'm a fucking nurse, fool.
Sorry. I've been watching a lot of
She's
Parks
like,
and
I'm
Rec.
sorry, I don't listen
Same.
to women.
Sorry. I've seen this poor and like person who is so dutiful as to like report stuff to the police and everything. I'm like, all right, this is a good citizen. I should probably try and keep her alive. Like, she wasn't into murder or any of this. So I do try and shoot the one that's in front of Anna.
Okay.
Okay, I can do it. You're not gonna be like, and you shoot Anna in the head.
Hard
see.
fail, I
It was
guess.
a hard fail, yeah.
This keeper
I
would
get
do
an
that. She's
extreme success.
Oh.
Woo.
Good.
Nice.
Well done.
Damn. That's lucky,
So-
man, because this keeper's like my maths teacher back in high school. She's mad at something.
You get a nice little angle, right? You know, you're like, I can take this shot. You guys might be like Olimoley, Anna might be like deaf, but you take the shot and you hit it
Shot.
square in the face,
Mhm.
and it actually gets dropped off the car as it falls dead.
Okay.
Woo!
As a
Yes!
side note,
Poggers.
I'm not gaining sanity or anything for this, but the satisfaction of using my gun and seeing a body fall to the floor really just kind of soothes my mind a little bit. So even if I'm not regaining sanity, I feel better.
Okay.
Thanks for the
Now
flavor
it
text.
is Anna's turn.
Oh, well, am I awake? I thought
You're conscious. You're bleeding. You have like claw
much
marks
HP
on
got?
your face.
Oh, she can
All
still
right,
act?
well,
I thought she
I
was
am
like
definitely-
incapacitated.
Oh no.
Wow, you
I
can
am
fight on 0
definitely
hit
gonna
points?
do first aid
I thought
then.
you had
One hit point. One hit point.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
First aid for sure.
So
Okay.
can she apply first aid on herself?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
I'm just picturing in my mind like a ghoul just going like attacking her, and she's just like getting out of first stage, like the gauze. It's like, wait, disinfect first.
Hard success. Wow.
Go ahead.
Damn.
It should be a value to doing first aid correctly. I don't know if you have it written down.
Literal goddess tasteless.
Oh, I don't have that put down.
Okay, let me try and find it then. First aid. There you go.
Use loaf of bread to stop the bleeding.
Rob,
Break
I'm
it up,
I'm on
break it up.
board.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
on board.
I've
Blood.
used it as napkins before.
You know, carbs contain energy, so
Dude, remember when everyone was afraid of gluten?
Mm-hmm.
Gluten can kill, dude. Let's get it in there.
All right.
dude, if
you
we
gain-
take the
I've done that
glue out of the gluten, we can like glue the wound. Sorry, okay. I'm
All
done.
right.
you gain
It's like,
two
all
hit points.
right.
2.
2 hit points, nice. I'll use a loaf. I'll use one slice to help her out.
It's got holes in it.
I mean, it's still got absorbent properties.
It's still absorbent.
She puts the bread loaves, the slice on her, but it's literally just the hole is where the wound is.
Stop the bleeding.
Anyways.
So it doesn't even absorb it. Oh, God.
Yeah, Anna's a little bit better now. We'll talk about the potential consequences of her infection later.
You're still also on.
And-
You're on 4 hit points now, right? So you're still potentially
Yeah.
one shot.
I
Yeah.
thought you were on 3,
No, she was 1,
and then she
Yeah,
and
gained,
I
she
was
got
at
3,
1.
so she's on 4.
no, she gained 2.
Oh.
Didn't I say 2? I said
Did you?
2.
I thought you said 3.
I said 2.
Okay,
I don't know.
so
I just hear what I want to hear.
I'm
Oh, well,
doubling
I'm-
the amount you usually get because you got a hard success.
I'm at 3 right now. I wrote 3 down, so.
Okay. All right.
I'm on to
Mobby.
you guys.
Shit. She's
Yeah.
sharp, this keeper. Just like that math teacher I was talking about.
Just like that math teacher's ruler.
Yeah, like that math teacher that metal ruler. Okay.
Okay, now it's the goals turns. So we're down to 2 goals. One attacking Maynarde, and one about to break down the glass. So it was 56. So the one breaking down the glass is going to punch again. And is able to hit it. Don't have to roll the attack because it guarantees breaks the glass.
For fuck's
So the
sake.
glass shatters.
The front windscreen?
The back. This
Okay.
is the one attacking the back.
Whew. All right. There's
You
high
guys-
hit point people back there. I can just take.
God.
You guys can take it.
I am not a high hit point person, but okay.
Your
Yeah.
higher hit points.
Stabby.
How many do you have?
Have I reloaded my gun already?
I was afraid for
No.
Olivia in the
Oh,
front,
yeah,
in
yeah,
the front
that's fair.
passenger seat.
Yeah, she's at 3.
I'm fine. I have 9 hit points. I'm like swimming in hit points up in here.
All right.
So it breaks the glass, but that is actually just going to be its action. So on to Maynard's goal. Goal A. It has broken the glass already. That happened last time. So now it is going to
Great.
try and reach after you. And
While I'm driving.
it's actually going to try and enter into the vehicle by lunging at your face with its face. It's trying to bite you.
But it rolls so poorly, it turns on the windshields and
I'm
then
actually gonna
forces
roll.
itself off.
Oh, geez.
No.
Okay,
Oh
so
no!
What are these rolls? Why are you rolling so well?
it
Can you
definitely
disable your hacks, please,
succeeds.
ZombieGrub? I get it. I get it's to make a
Hold on.
bum clencher moment here for the crowd, but
25.
turn off the hacks, please.
So it definitely succeeds in lunging at you.
Oh.
But in terms of actually getting what it wants, your throaty throat. We'll do it. We'll do
I only
the
have one of
opposing
those.
rolls.
I hope this isn't good.
Yeah. So, right. I want to roll its fighting, and then you're okay. So, roll fighting for you.
Rolling fighting.
Yeah.
Fighting brawl. That one.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? You don't have to. It doesn't succeed. Oh well,
Oh.
it definitely doesn't succeed. Anyways, you beat him.
Nice.
But initially, I don't think it succeeded. I think it's supposed to be it's at
That's
over
right.
50.
Fucking beta ghoul.
Yeah.
Can't do shit.
So it tries to lunge at you. Well, it doesn't lose its footing too badly, even with its attempted lunge. It does. You do manage kind of just like, yeah, and then it kind of gets moved off to the left
Yeah,
side.
okay.
Ah!
That goes away.
Turns on the high beams.
It's kind of bumped on the window.
Yeah,
And then
I turn on the windscreen
windshield
sprayer.
It lunges at you. You dodge to the right. It kind of like glances off the window and then gets back into a crouching position to try and hang on to the car.
God, this piece of shit.
All right, so now it is Livy's turn, Avocado's turn.
Okay.
You
And
have
it's
to
my turn?
reload your weapon.
Okay. Is that what I spend my turn doing?
Yes.
That sounds terrible. I'll just bust out my knife and stab it instead.
What about pistol
You do
whipping?
that.
Pistol
You
whip.
do that.
Pistol whip.
Okay. I'll stab with the knife.
Okay.
That's not a knife.
Okay. Let me roll my knife.
Oh,
thank God.
A
Oh
one.
my god.
There
Wow.
it is.
Whoa.
I just rolled a 1.
If you failed
Yeah.
that roll, I was
Wow.
gonna say I think that your problem is that you're using a real weapon now, so you can't roll well anymore. But you
Does a crit mean double damage?
Wow. Must
What
be.
do-
So
what does
normally I
critical
do
mean?
like 2 damage. Is that what normally I do?
Crit's usually double damage in D&D. I don't know what it is in
Correct.
Thingamo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
it's double damage. So max,
yeah,
I guess, would have been
it's
2.
8 damage.
Oh.
'Cause you also hit him so damn well in the head that you ignore
Nice.
his increased armor.
That's awesome.
So you do 8 damage to the guy.
Crap. One second.
It had not been injured. Yeah, it hadn't been. Neither of these ones have been injured, actually, I don't think. Yeah. So
No, I hit the one in front on my side, but only for 4 hit points.
Oh, okay. Then I'll mark that one off. Okay, yeah.
because I hit for like 9, and you were like, "You don't get 9, fuck you."
Yep.
And I was
Oh,
like,
I
"Oh,
remember
okay,
that, yeah.
all right."
That's true. All right. I got it now. I got it, Apollo. I got it. It's okay.
Captain speaking, just letting you know that in Call of Cthulhu, a 1 is fucking amazing. Low rolls are good. High rolls are bad. Generally.
Yeah, a natural 1 is like a natural 20.
It's like a 1% roll. It's actually even better than a 20.
It's
It's a
inverse
1%
of
roll.
normal.
It's pretty insane. So that's why she got to do all the
Okay,
things.
my apologies.
Yeah.
So I killed the guy?
No.
No.
But you severely injured it. So
Okay,
slashed
good.
it across its face. It kind of
You made
roars
it even
and rears
uglier than
back.
it was before.
Yeah. It rears
Roll
back
the
and
one.
it
No big deal.
gets back on its haunches as it stays in the car. And now it is John's turn.
Okay. There are 2 ghouls that we see still alive, right? It's back right one and the
Did I get a
Front
turn?
left.
front left. Yeah. I think I'd go for the one closest to me. So.
I think I missed my turn.
Did you?
I
Oh,
think
wait.
I did.
Yeah, actually, you didn't. Yeah, you usually go third to last or second to last.
I've only shot once.
Well, you were insane, so.
No, I'm going insane.
Yeah, it was Livy, John, and then we went straight to Anna. You're right. Yeah, you should have gone. Okay, go.
Keep you on your toes here, Keeper. Goddamn. Jeez. She's got a thing for me, guys. Whew, damn. It's like that maths teacher. That's what I'm talking about. All right. She's like, it's like, you're not sitting at the back of the class, Lee, front of the class. I'm like, oh, God. This lady. All right. Oof, what do I do? Okay, I'm going to risk a dex check because I want to put some damage on these mofos. And I'm shooting the one that I have a clear shot to. There's no glass. There's no ceiling. This ghoul is on the dash, as far as I can tell, right? It is on the dash and the bonnet of the car. She's right on the front. Right. And there is no material that will dampen the damage of my shot if I hit this thing.
Except the goal itself.
Well, that's
Basically,
exact
you're
material
trying to
that I'm
hit
trying
like
to break through.
You're trying to hit like a headshot. Or like
I would
you
love
wanna
to
get
have a headshot.
If you get a
Yes.
hard or an extreme, I make it so that you ignore its armor. But you didn't do that last time.
They're armored.
So if you don't get hard of success, then it halves the damage.
They're armored.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's a strong face they got.
And then the next turn, she's going to be like, they also can shoot laser beams from their eyes. I'm like, oh my God. She actually just hates us. All right. Do I need to do a dex roll because I'm driving? Right?
Yes.
Okay.
I want you just driving
Woo!
off the side of the road. All right,
I'm
you're
driving this
super
car with my
good.
fucking foot right now.
Damn.
Full speed with 1 foot.
That's great.
right. Okay. Now I'm going to take a shot. It's all right. Keeper's got hacks. I got hacks too. Colt 45. Go. Do it. Gosh.
Nice.
Woo!
You do 9 damage. Ooh, okay. That's only 4 damage.
Oh.
Yeah, that was just regular success.
I was excited for a second there. I thought, surely it's nearly dead.
You've done 8 damage to it now, right?
Yeah, but that's just one shot from Livy because you got that crit, so it's like not dead. They all have the same hit points, I think.
Livy attacked the one in the back right. You
Right,
attacked the one
and-
in the front left.
Yeah, the front left.
The front left one has taken 8 damage, right? And then Livy has taken or done
Yes.
the 8 damage.
Yes.
Yeah,
So they both have taken 8 damage.
that checks out with me.
This is my favorite road trip.
Not mine.
We're still playing jazz in the background.
It actually
Yeah,
played
it is
yakety sax at one point.
I spy with my little eye something beginning with G.
All right, so then it's John's turn, and then we'll do Maynard. We'll get his. That was a makeup turn for Maynard. So, but now it's John's turn.
Avocado, describe to me. I know that you are usually wearing a potato sack, so you're not exactly like
Usually.
the most
always.
well put together
Just like
person in
always,
terms
what?
of looks. But like, how bloodied up / like injured do you appear?
I mean, this is a fresh AF potato sack, I'll have you know. Like, this was given to me for the
Yeah,
By
occasion.
a police
on sale
officer.
for
But is it a
revenue.
red potato sack now? Are you just bleeding
Got
all
flowers
over
on
it?
it.
Or are you
It's
like...
actually a flower sack, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the police officer gave her
Flower
a flower.
sack.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's. I think
Oh.
you're getting confused what a flower means. You're like, it's got flowers on it. I'm like, like, don't want to say nothing.
O-U-E-R. O-U-R.
I'm a bit bruised because of the whole 1 HP tail to the face situation. And
Oh, so you're also at 1 HP.
No, I'm on 6 now because, well, Anna
Right,
applied
you
first
were in
aid
a
to me, and then I also
wheelchair.
slept. Yeah,
Right. Okay.
but I'm doing
What a
okay.
journey.
Yeah, thanks for asking. How are you doing?
I don't respond if that's a real conversation.
What is happening?
I think I was trying to get a sense if like I looked over at the two people who still had ghouls near them, like who looked like they were in really bad shape. I think I would. And actually, wait, the ghoul on Maynard's side, on Amos's side, it's not actually in visible range for me, is it, to attack?
No, you can't shoot
Okay.
it.
Well, I only have one ghoul I can attack, so I think I would frantically use my third bullet on that one.
Okay.
Extreme success, number
Woo!
3 in a
Wow.
row.
Right.
Damn.
That you shoot it, and with the power of the blast, it actually doesn't even try and it doesn't even get any claws in the car. It actually just gets blown off the back of the car.
Fuck yes, I'm talking about. Feardragon's got 2 ghouls dead. He's the only one that's
Yeah.
killed any. Shit.
Yeah.
Attaboy, Feardragon.
And
I'm gonna
now
let you
it
get away with
is-
something insane next time. Just the one though.
I'm going to shoot you in the head next turn.
Next
Yeah.
time we're at something, I will let you ask as many questions as you want and request the most ridiculous shit.
No,
have
you
earned
don't
it.
understand. I'm temporarily insane.
Yeah.
And ZombieGrub is now just like,
Yeah.
oh, maybe I didn't need to go so easy on him. I'm going to shoot you in the
Yeah.
head next turn. Just watch.
That is exactly what went through my brain. So it is Maynard's turn.
Well, I mean, as they say, when you're at the casino, let it ride. And you go for the dexterity roll.
Man. Oh
Fuck.
man.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh god.
Sorry,
I'm
what does this-
flip
what does this
over
mean,
now.
Keeper?
Well, it means that as you
Should've
try
cast out.
and get your gun back up and ready to shoot at him, you start to lose control of the wheel, and your what's the word? Your habit, your reflex is to go ahead and just take control of the wheel. So you feel it kind of jerking off to the side. And you go, oh shit! Put both hands
yeah.
back on the wheel, so you don't
Alright.
get a shot.
All right. Dang.
And now it is Anna's turn.
Well, I mean, as long as there's nothing coming at me, I'm still gonna apply first aid. Like it's my face.
You only got the one.
Yeah, I guess you could. Yeah.
Woo.
Another hard
Hmm.
success too. Was the first one extreme or hard?
It was hard.
Hard is
Nice.
hard. Okay, so two more hit points.
Yay. Slowly getting back.
She's actually suturing her wound at this point while the car is going. She's
Gotta
good.
keep this
She's
pretty.
fine.
Gotta keep this pretty.
Get on. She reapplies her eye makeup.
Right?
Now it is the ghoul's turn. So it's pretty mad, and it once again is going to lunge after Maynard. So let me just do this one here.
Come at me, you bitch. Got nothing.
Please kill it before my turn, because otherwise I will shoot you next.
Succeeds with that. And then roll your fighting, Maynard. Whoops, sorry.
Kung Fu fight.
Oh no.
Yeah, roll your fighting.
Wait, which value am I trying to beat? Is it 44,
44.
or
Yeah,
44?
44. Okay, so you are gonna get hit in the face.
Oh, good.
That's not good.
Yeah. So it actually lunges at you and hits, and it actually, like, it doesn't get your neck, which would be devastating, but it does get you on the shoulder. And it's
God.
that's not really all at once. It actually, like, lashes onto your shoulder and is using you as its, like, third attachment to the car. Well, its, like, hands are also on the dash.
Oh.
So you also take 1d6. You take 1d6 initially. Hold on.
Son of a bitch.
Initially.
So you take 2 damage right now, and then for every round that it holds on to, you take 1d4.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god! It's like those snake people in XCOM 2. Oh, okay.
Dude, it could be worse. You could be burning. Where you
Yeah,
would
you
take
guys-
double
you guys
damage
are ready
after
to suicide on the brink of death. You guys would have been dead. Oh, God. Okay, so
All right, so
now
I'm going down to 7 hit points.
okay.
7.
Just that way. 7. Yes.
Man, actually, that's not too bad. I'm on 6.
Now it is Avocado's turn.
I'm a tanky
Alright.
boy.
I'm gonna try and chop off the arm that's hanging onto Maynard because I'm his best friend.
It's the ghoul's face. Actually, it's biting his shoulder.
Oh, well then I'm gonna cut
Oh
his
my God.
face off.
You have to go. You're gonna go over like.
Please be accurate.
It was.
Yeah,
It was
It's a very.
It broke through the front
This is
windshield,
our
right?
decapitation happening
Please be
right
accurate.
here.
Please, let's take a step back and think about what we're doing here before we do it. I know, heat of the moment, etc. But you know,
It broke through. To be fair, it broke through the front windshield, right? Not the side windshield.
Right.
So it is like it's like more in reach for.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. So she has to go over. So like I think the cars back then actually had they're pretty wide, right? I'm imagining a very wide, old type of. I don't actually know what a car would be called. I was gonna say Corvette, but it's not a Corvette. Anyways, but it's pretty wide. So it's not like you have to like. I feel like nowadays when you go through like the middle part of cars is actually like this tiny little like passenger
Divider.
seat. Yeah, thank you, divider. But I think this car would actually have a decent divider size, so you could push through your body, like your shoulders and your arm, and have some room to strike. But you are kind of going diagonal in a racing car, and hoping not to hit Maynard or be like go along a bump or something that's gonna make you miss. So
True.
you sure you
What
wanna
if I
do this?
tickle the feet? So it.
feet are on the
On
top of the car.
latches.
You can't reach the feet.
Oh man.
shit. What a great idea that was there.
I mean, that's the top of the car. It's on the front of the car.
Okay. Am I in any immediate threat from Magoo?
No.
I think we all
Okay.
are.
I probably could just like chill then. I'll probably
Yeah, you could
reload
do
my
nothing.
gun.
You're gonna reload your gun?
I'll reload my gun.
Okay, so she's gonna reload her gun.
Great.
And it is now John's turn.
I mean, I'll just keep looking at my
I
phone
had the
because
best
I know you're gonna
intentions
move
you,
for me.
Maynard, but
So.
it didn't work out
No,
that
no,
way.
it's just-
You're lucky I love you to pieces, Livibee. I don't know when I'll see you next. Something
We'll
tells me it might
see.
be soon, but
We'll see when this campaign ends. If that's the
you're like,
case.
hey, you want to buy me a drink? And I'll be like, fuck no.
You do not go insane. You actually can control your movement.
Okay, well,
Fine.
regardless, I decided to shoot Amos in the face because he didn't. Just kidding.
Motherfucker.
He didn't turn the car around. He didn't listen to me. You know what? We could use a new party member.
You didn't listen.
All right. I'm not really in a position to actually attack this thing anyways, right?
It'd be difficult. You could try and maneuver like around, but it is right in front of you.
As far as I can tell, how many like not ghouls but actual people are around? Because we've gone through what I imagine is at least like 20 to 25 seconds of stuff, and we've
No,
been
more than
like,
that. Yeah.
huh? More than
More
that?
than that.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
like, what does the car scenario look like? Are we still even
Okay.
on the road? Are we like
So
moving?
you are still on the
We're
road.
on the road.
But while the people who were walking the road had been like throwing themselves on the car as well, obviously you're still speeding, so they've been pretty unsuccessful with that. Maybe you ran over 1 or 2 bodies and didn't really notice it. But the general car state is that it's you know, it's obviously pretty ragged. It's not going to work well after this. But there are a few more people, I will say, that will try and jump at the car. They haven't really been successful. The
Okay.
huge crowd of people, or not the huge, but the crowd of people was back there. Now it's been like a couple people every so often.
Okay. And Avocado is still sitting pretty healthy. It's just
I haven't taken any damage at all.
Yeah.
There is
Anna,
justice in this world.
and Anna's the only one that's still just kind of like first aiding her way back
She's,
to
yeah,
health.
she's fucked up.
Okay. I think as long as I couldn't really reach the ghoul, I would probably, and tell me if this is like unreasonable, because Anna is like diagonal for me in the car, but I would try and assist with first aid at this point, I think.
Okay, assisting just increases the chance of a success. It doesn't add any health.
Okay. I guess I would. I don't know if it's does she only really have one wound?
Well, I'm like
She
clutching
was,
my. Yeah, I'm
she
clutching
was
my.
clawed in
finger.
the face, so she has like 5 wounds.
Okay. To the best of my abilities in a moving car, I would want to like basically attempt additional first aid on her. But if that's not something, if it seems like something that I wouldn't be able to reasonably do, then I'd
I
rather
don't think
just.
so.
Okay.
I feel
Also,
like
like-
that's not reasonable just because like we're being attacked, right? And then
Yeah.
all of a sudden there's someone actually embedded into somebody's shoulder, and you're like, oh well, he's fine. I think I'll go help this other chick, you know?
Yeah. Okay.
And she's got 3 HP. She's fine.
She got 5.
Yeah, I
now.
mean it's 3 greater than 0,
Well,
right?
I mean, like, you know,
5 now. She's Gucci.
you would eliminate all threats before you try to
Yeah.
survey the damage.
In that case, I think like if it's reasonable, because again, I'm sitting behind Amos.
I just don't think he likes
I
Amos
try to
very
at
much.
least
Sorry,
take
Amos.
my knife and
Sorry,
like
feelings mutual.
yeah, you know. I try and at least take my knife and like assist, like jump like over the.
Fair, because the goal's
Oh yeah, it's on his
like
neck.
head is on his left neck. like,
Yeah.
left shoulder. You could try and reach through the slit, on the left side of the car,
Sorry.
there, and the carapace, and try and do something.
Yeah, I probably reach over the right side where there's a little more space, but yeah, I'd do something like
Well,
that
if
with
you're
my
over the
knife.
right side, then you're gonna have to. Again, you're kind of in the same scenario as Livibee, where it's possible, but you are gonna have to hope that you don't run over any bodies, for instance, and like bump
Run
you.
over any bodies?
Well, I was mentioning that, like, you potentially run over bodies. Like, it's not been a totally
Oh, I
smooth
see.
ride. Maynard's barely been keeping the car under control.
Right.
So I'm trying to say that a dexterity check would have to be, it'd be a more difficult dexterity check.
Okay, it's speed dexterity, not brawl.
You need to actually be able to hit the guy.
Okay.
I feel like maneuver into a way that you could hit the guy before actually trying to hit the guy.
Okay. Hey Amos, are you right-handed or left-handed?
Right-handed.
Ooh, okay. It's gonna suck if I mess this up. We're gonna go for it.
No, it's gonna be a bad time for sure.
All right.
Okay.
You ready?
I'm
For
I
ready.
guess.
clarity, before I roll, is this a roll I'm allowed to push? The dexterity
No,
specifically?
you cannot push the
Okay.
instant action.
Are you guys ready?
So this is for all the marbles.
Do
This
it.
is the guy driving our vehicle, by the way.
Success.
Oof.
I have a good dexterity. That's why I believed in it.
Okay. All right. So you were able to, with any other distractions or rumblings in the car or whatever, you do manage to find a time where you don't get messed up, and you maneuver yourself into a way to go stabby stab.
All
So
right.
now try and stab him.
We stabby stab. And we do. Not a lot.
Okay. So,
Not good.
all right.
Okay.
I was even going to give you a little bit of a bonus, but I think that might be a little too bad. What is your pass on that? 75?
75. I was 9 short.
9 short. Okay. Actually, yeah, that's fine then. You'll actually hit him because he is kind of latched on. There's not much maneuvering he can do to escape you. So you actually still hit him, and you do 3 damage.
Okay, I'll take it.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I'll take it.
It's all right. Nah, it's
So that's almost as much as Amos is
And you
doing.
didn't inflict any
It's-
HP
you know
damage
what?
onto Amos.
You know what?
I
yeah, it's
didn't-
respect.
I
it's
didn't cut
respectable.
off his arm.
It's
Yeah.
respectable.
His gun
He's also
arm.
still alive.
Yeah.
Car's still in motion. We're not all dead, so.
Yeah. I mean,
That
if
would-
I die, I am literally driving this car, so I'm kind of important. So
That would have been great because if you had
Whatever,
if I had
bro.
cut off your arm,
like whatever.
that might have
bro.
been the first time I've seen a
Self-driving cars
character
in the
sheet
20s.
literally have to half a skill because you lost a limb.
I have to learn attacking with my left arm like
Yeah.
Jaime Lannister.
Okay, so it is now Maynard's turn, and
Oh god.
I assume you're gonna try and push it off you, but maybe not.
I'm
going
going to try and struggle to get it off, yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna be rolling opposing strength values.
Okay.
I gotta warn you, it's got a lot of strength.
Well, I feel like this is what my character would do. How did I go? Hold up. Strength value?
Yeah.
Go! Oof.
Woo!
Fuck yeah. I'm strong.
Nice.
Strong. All right, so you are
Strong.
able to dislodge the goal. You push very. You actually maybe even. Well, actually, oh gosh, I
Maybe
forgot you were
even.
the driver. I forgot you were the driver.
Yeah, I'm the driver.
Oof. Yeah. Roll dexterity.
Oh no. All right. Okay. Ah!
Ooh. Not great.
I hate this game.
You cut off your own arm.
Okay, so what happens is the instinct to keep the car going in a straight direction is lost with the urgency to push the guy off. Now you do successfully push the goal off. You take both your hands and you kind of pry its mouth open, its head up, and off you, and you push it forward. But in doing so, the car actually goes off the road and starts to get into, well, what's closest by is like grass fields, kind of like on a hill a little bit. So you roll down the hill,
boy.
but then you're also headed towards the forest.
Oh boy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, gosh.
Jeez.
Oh, golly gee. So I actually need to see what happens if you
How
use
fast are we
control of the
going?
car. Pretty fast.
I was going pretty fast, yeah.
After
I
I
imagine,
got
like-
all those HP points back,
You
I'm just
floated.
gonna fly out the
Right over the
window.
Did you put your seatbelt? Did anyone mention that?
I
I don't
actually
think
have a
seatbelts were
sneaking
invented by
suspicion that
then, man.
seatbelts didn't exist back then.
Yeah.
I'm not wearing one.
Livy's like, I wouldn't wear one anyway.
Not because I don't want to, just because I always forget to put it on.
That seems fair.
Gosh.
It's on my character sheet, guys. I never put on my seatbelt. I always forget.
It's part of my personality.
My personality is that I'm insane.
I can't go insane if I'm already insane, Maynard.
That's right.
Oh my
That is
god!
true.
Brilliant idea for my next character after we all die.
I feel like your character wasn't all there.
Okay, I see what's happening. I have to roll against a hazard.
You say that, Maynard, but you haven't seen my character attack you guys yet.
Why'd you say yet?
Because I am now temporarily insane.
Oh, true.
I guess I'd have. Okay, I think I know what I'm okay. I know what I'm gonna have you do. So, I guess how would I do this? I guess Anna go. While you guys are headed towards the forest. Anna, you have a turn.
He's lost control of the vehicle.
Temporarily,
A little bit.
you guys are headed towards the forest.
I'm
The
gonna hold
ghouls-
on to that wheel for sure.
I'm not letting go.
Roll a dexterity check.
Oh no.
So you try to get the wheel and like steady it, but it basically it's like spinning rapidly, and you actually kind of lose control of it. Who is that? Oh,
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that was my niece.
Oh.
She likes to talk to me about stuff. I don't know. She can speak English now. It's really strange.
yeah, weird. Yeah. So you can't grab the wheel. You basically just kind of fall to the side and pick yourself back
Can
up.
Jesus grab the wheel?
Roll for
Is Jesus
Roll
your
for
new
Jesus.
character?
intervention.
Is Jesus the next character you're rolling?
Save me, Lord!
Can we roll for Jesus?
So the goal that was pushed off decides to just try and re-engage. So, but now it is a out of control car instead of a smooth rolling car. So let's do this. Gosh, keeping track of what rules were which is difficult to do. I'm going to say that it can't hold on to the car. It's been pushed back. It's had to reposition. Now the car's as kind of not just gracefully, but rather suddenly rolled downhill and to the left. He actually kind of just gets getting pushed to the left. He would get pushed to the right. So he kind of starts to tumble off the hood of the car and falls to the ground. So now you guys are just in a car speeding towards a bunch of trees. So now I'm going to ask Maynard to do an automobile, the auto check or whatever.
The
Oh,
drive auto?
Is it called drive? I thought it was something
I got
else.
drive auto in my skill sheet.
Yeah, drive auto. Yeah.
I mean, it's not great.
Okay,
it's
so
not.
you try and take back the wheel and also put yourself on a better path, but you fail basically. So you try and recorrect, but in doing so, it recorrects an old 1920s car that's going 50 miles per hour, and it doesn't look really pretty. So you actually still end up crashing into a tree, but I'll give you that at the last second. You did start to try and
Said it so casually.
accelerate in the opposite
Do
direction.
you crash into a tree? Everyone here is sub 5 hit points.
Right.
You tried to brake, so you guys aren't thrown out of the car.
Okay.
You're that much, but you are going to be injured. So let me just check the injuries.
Great.
Well, there's no windshield, so even if we get thrown out of the car, it's like a glove, through the hole, and then you land softly on the grass.
That's worse. That's worse.
Yeah.
Wait, Maynard, I'm really confused. I thought we literally had a conversation where we said, yeah, Maynard or Amos is the driver because he has a skill in driving.
Well, no, we said we all established that there is a skill in driving in this game. I didn't establish that I had any points in it.
Oh,
I just said that I was driving.
Jesus. Okay.
No one in this group's got better than 20 driving. Don't come at me.
Where is driving?
It's called auto drive.
Oh, drive auto. Yeah, I got 20 as well.
Exactly.
Well, given how many dex checks you've been making, I do wonder.
My dex checks have been great. I've had 2 extreme successes.
True.
One
It's been
failure.
Doing pretty well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get off my back,
Okay.
How does it feel to have
John.
the same driving skill as an Asian female? Maynard.
Whoa.
Oh, Livy.
Whoa.
God damn.
Only she can make that joke, and the other Olivia.
It's like,
but-
I'm a small Asian girl, and you're a worse driver than I am. I have to sit on an encyclopedia to see over the wheel.
Okay. Oof. Gosh. Oh, geez. Oh, lordy. Okay, so I will roll 1d10.
1d10?
It's always
This is for
scary. When
damage?
yeah.
That's a lot.
Yes,
No,
probably.
no,
I
no, no.
bet.
Hold on.
Just gonna one-shot the entire party?
Hold your horses.
It's only a 4.
Or in this case, our giant 2-ton car.
I have to find
Only a
out
4. That kills 2 of us.
That's okay. The remaining 2 that stay alive will inform the other new
Yeah,
2
I
party
will
members
avenge you,
what an
whoever's still
idiots
alive.
the last 2 were.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
Oh no.
Jack Chance is like, don't fight and drive. I don't know, man. I feel like we were kind of muscled into this scenario. I did try to drive through everything.
You did.
These-
You just
tried.
floored it. You
So
actually
wait.
floored
Floored
it
it.
instantly without hesitation.
I thought I was actually role playing the fuck out of that. I'm like, if I was in this situation, if I was in this car, what would I do if a ghoul jumped on the car? I think I would floor it. Yeah.
Yeah, you would.
I'd like,
You'd floor it? I would break.
yes, I would floor it.
I would hard break.
I would floor it for a while and then hard break when it's trying to do something with one hand up in the air or something.
Right, yeah.
I don't know if I would have enough sense to think about that.
Also, I would probably be shrieking like a 5-year-old girl. So
Yeah.
there is,
We
there
were
is a
surrounded, so
likelihood
they
that I wouldn't be
couldn't
thinking.
run for it either. They couldn't leave the vehicle.
Well, it's hard to run for it in the car.
Yeah, so all of you take 4 damage.
Okay, so wait, hold on. Who was sub 4 hit points again?
Olivia?
Olivia.
No.
Olivia
No,
Prime.
Olivia's healing. She's healing. She's healing.
No, she was at 3, right?
She was at 5.
Oh, she had.
I'm at 5.
She
Wow.
hard healed twice.
Y'all lucky
I-
I didn't. I went first aid on my ass.
I tried
you
to
know
first
what? I would
aid
be
you.
like,
I had you back.
I would be minus like 5 now.
I'm on a whopping 3 hit points now. Just letting everyone know. I'm also nearly dead.
I'm on 2 hit points now.
I'm on 2 hit points.
Okay. So
I'm
we're
surprised
good.
none of us actually died though. Yeah, but we
Yeah,
get
that's
touched
amazing.
by anything, we're dead.
Yeah. One of these ghouls breathes on us.
I just want to note, if we had a Molotov cocktail, we could have set this forest
Oh
on
my God.
fire. The human zombies would
feardragon,
not
I'm
have
gonna-
followed us,
I
and
will-
we could have run away.
Sometime in the future, we'll be in an event, and I can buy you a Molotov cocktail body pillow for you to hug and cry into at night. because
Wait.
you've seen me in love with Molotov
That
Hold
sounds
on.
amazing. Not gonna lie.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Does my character smoke?
Mine does.
Yeah,
Okay.
Amos has been smoking like a chimney since we started.
Nah,
That's right.
shit.
I've been-
No. I knew that I had a quirk. I like fiddle with a nickel.
You got a quirk, all right.
Yeah, it's not smoking. Okay, never mind. Damn.
So we're basically thrown from this car, huh?
Well, no. We're
Yeah,
still
let's
in the.
crash
We didn't
into
get
the
thrown. We're
dashboard
just like still in the car and hurt because
Yeah.
it crashed into a tree.
The front
And
of the car
how's
is
the car?
completely toast.
Okay.
Just like wrapped around a tree, basically.
This is a 20s car. The car is fine, I'm sure.
It's
It's probably the tree that took more damage than the car.
Yeah, probably true, but it
Let's-
doesn't look pretty.
Let's find out. Let's roll for damage on the tree.
The car is
How many
also
hit points does the
broken.
tree have?
okay.
Let me look it up for you.
I wonder if anyone's ever wondered what the hit points of a tree is.
Oh no. Probably 50.
Well, it depends how experienced the tree is.
Pretty
How
high.
long has it been
How
around?
big is the tree?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
what-
think that play a part.
Well, what level's the tree?
Oh. How much XP does it?
Okay, let's just say
The tree is a level 7 druid.
hurt. That's a hurt tree.
The car is
Okay.
dead. It took as much damage as it needs to be dead.
The car's dead? Oh, no.
Oh, wait, we're on foot now.
I would like to
That was
apply
my-
first aid to the car.
Dude, that was my favorite party member.
Hey, I did pretty well. I tied
I'm
him
kidding,
up
I'm
and told
kidding,
him
I'm
to
kidding.
shut up.
Okay,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
we're gonna need to get Anna to patch us up now.
Yeah.
There are
But-
still humans, right? That are zombies that were chasing us.
There are humans on the road, but you guys have drove off the road.
And we don't see any
So-
signs that they were coming after us.
No, not currently.
But we do have 2 ghouls with us,
We
which
shouldn't
also
stick
take 4
around
hit
too
points,
long.
right, Keeper?
Aren't they
One
all
ghoul
dead?
fell off before you guys crashed.
Oh no!
Mhm.
So it's still coming!
Oh
It
god!
rises from the shadows.
Whatever.
Uh,
I've
no.
got one bullet in my flintlock.
Yeah, she's ready to go, man. Let's do
I'm
it.
ready.
She stuck
You-
the powder in there,
Do you
just,
think
like
your
lit the fuse.
your 25% chance of success is going to be enough for that one?
Maybe I'll just throw my avocado. To be honest.
You might
That's
have a
working
better
out
chance.
A lot better.
Yeah.
A lot better. No, you guys could maybe even see that there's like a body, like 20 feet away. It's not
Oh.
moving.
Oh, who is it?
The goal that flew off the
Cool,
car.
Oh. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So it's not moving.
Cool.
But, yeah.
Cool.
I'm not gonna let you guys spam first aid, so I'll just say that y'all can do one first aid each per hour.
Okay.
Hells yeah. I'm gonna nail
So it's
this.
hard mode now.
Boom.
Wait, are we rolling for first aid right now?
Well, if you want to.
All right.
Well,
How does first aid healing
So that's
work?
1 hit point per success.
Oh. Okay.
I got a
So you get-
hard success. What do
If
we
you get a
think?
hard success, you can get 2 hit points.
Yes.
fumble.
Oh my gosh! Oh no!
Does that mean I kill myself?
I know how to stick this bandit in. You paper cut your artery.
I cut myself with the instructions.
I actually like to imagine you gave yourself a paper cut on your artery.
Oh God! Well, luckily you weren't the insane.
Yeah, good luck
person.
with that one, Keeper. What's a fumble from a first aid look like?
So you saw like Anna like doing some neat stuff with a needle and thread suturing up her wounds, and you're like, well, that's how I'm gonna fix myself.
Oh, that ain't hard. If a lady can do it, I can do it.
Yeah, exactly. You try and suture up a
Patriarchy.
bruise
Checks out.
because
Yeah,
you're
patriarchy.
disoriented, and you take a point of damage.
Fuck. All right, I'm on 2 hit points
Oh
now.
my god. That's crazy,
How did you
yo.
roll a 99? Good stuff.
99.
A
I had to give it back to the roll
is a
gods. I've been rolling
fumble?
so well. I had to give it back.
Yeah.
The roll gods are
Not
going to
yet.
take it eventually.
I thought
Yeah.
fumble was only 100. Damn.
Only 99.
TIL.
That's brutal. A 2's not a critical success. That's unfair.
Can you even
Anyways.
roll a 0 though?
I don't think you can roll 0.
No.
So
If you
yeah.
roll double zeros, or like, if you roll double tens, it's 100. So there's
Yeah.
no 0. It's 1 to 100.
Okay.
That is disoriented and tried to suture
Death
a
by
bruise.
first aid. So funny. Only Maynarde will go out that way.
I love to imagine the only way Maynard will go out by saying, well, hell, if a lady can do it.
Well, if some girl can do it, then I should be fine.
Shit.
Good. All right. Okay, so now you guys have to hoof it. You
Yeah,
were
we
about
gotta-
20 minutes out from the city by car at like 45 miles per hour. So that's not quite. That's like 3.
I think at this point, I would say, hey guys, so you know how we were trying to head to Michael Bolton's place?
Yeah.
And that was where everyone else, like all of the people seemed to be going that direction.
Correct.
And let's not head there right now.
It's close. It's the
After
closest
all of this,
place.
you don't want to go there? Is that
So,
what you're trying to
Amos,
sell to us?
let me
Yes.
bring up really quickly what happened 2
I was
hours
there.
ago in real time, but probably a minute ago in game time, where I was saying, hey guys, maybe we should stay somewhere else tonight and go there tomorrow.
Well, that's what we're still gonna
You
do.
said that while we were in the car going to this place!
But we're gonna
We're
stop. like,
already on the way there. We were going to stop, and that's when ZombieGrub said, okay, random encounter.
yeah, we can
She
still
interrupted us with that plan.
Look, all I'm
We were gonna
saying
do
is
that.
I'm standing by that line of thought, especially now
So
that
while
we are
you guys
clearly
are
banged
arguing,
Whoa, they're
Yeah,
arguing.
this
A
is-
dragon
this is my
shows
fa-
up
this-
and
This
decides
is
to
my
breathe
favorite.
fire.
This is my favorite. I'm nearly dead, and he's like, just letting you know that we could have done this.
No, I'm
Oh
saying
my God,
let's.
it's like my
we
little
could
sister.
have done this, but let's still do it. I was clearly
Yeah.
right in the first place. Let's do it again.
Yes, no, I
We're gonna look for somewhere
am
to
down
sleep
with
now.
going to a motel, especially now.
Yes, and I'm
and
saying
maybe a donut shop.
screw Bolton right now. Let's stay somewhere that's not Bolton, because that's clearly where all the shit's going down.
Okay, I thought you were saying you wanted to go back.
I'm not saying let's
I'm
go
gonna
all the
turn
way
around.
back to Arkham. Let's literally go to the nearest town, small town that's not Bolton, and stay
Maybe
at like
even
a
just
lodge.
build
there.
a hut in the middle of the forest.
All
That's
right, well, we've crashed into the forest, so why don't you take us there,
Okay, someone get the maps from
Grizzly
the car.
Adams?
I'll grab the map.
Okay. Someone besides Avocado, who I trust, get the maps from the car.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
We could read a spell out of that book that I got from the library.
Don't!
Let me read it. I'm already temporarily insane. What's the worst that could happen?
Oh, no.
That will for sure fix everything.
What was it called? The King in Yellow? That sounds
Yeah,
great.
that's the one.
Yellow's my favorite color.
All right, so how are we doing this? We're obviously limping. I'm guessing we're holding on to each other to walk.
We're in like a daisy chain of people holding each other up.
Yeah.
It's like the Wizard of Oz, but with a lot more blood and also dead things.
Do we want to walk back on the road, or do we want to?
I
it
don't
like-
think the road's a good spot right now.
Yeah, there's a lot of people on the road that were walking in the direction of Bolton. Let's go off
Yeah.
the road.
And they look hypnotized.
You want to go in the forest?
The Rob and Chat's got a good point. Do we have lair tech? Can we night a swim?
I like that.
Let me just say,
No.
I am a lot more concerned about a zombie attack right now than a bear attack.
If we die to a bear, I'd be really upset.
Same. So anticlimactic.
In the Call of Cthulhu campaign, where you face off against Lovecraftian
Yeah,
creatures,
against
four
dark god
party
zombies.
members die journeying in the forest
I died doing first aid.
to a rattlesnake.
Oh,
Alright.
for the memes. Glorious.
Oh, no. Let's just look at a map of Lovecraft County, shadowing.
I just want to know, if we actually die to some wild animals here, I vote that we move on from the Lovecraftian Call of Cthulhu campaign, because we're not well suited for it at that point.
Yeah.
I mean, think I want to make any other D&D easier. You're gonna have something coming.
Yeah, she'd just be like, you know, an unkillable warlock appears in front of you. Okay, go. All right.
Instead of a Call of Cthulhu dragon, a normal dragon appears in front of you.
Yeah.
Because you were too busy arguing about which bar to go to.
Yeah, you guys were pretty silly.
At least we can drink in that campaign. Shit.
All right, so
Fucking
Why can't we
Prohibition.
drink in this one?
Prohibition.
prohibition.
I got some.
I
Oh,
belong to the mafia. We can drink.
Yeah, you got. I mean, it doesn't really prohibit a lot of people.
No, that's fine.
Well, the closest small town would be a town named Hamilton. It's on the map.
Cool.
So it's about,
sounds very Shakespearean.
well, it would be like a 10-minute detour for a car.
Oh,
Oh no.
I'm sure we can fix the car. Who's a mechanic?
Yeah, let's say. Yeah.
Can we
eh,
I got mech repair, 10%. Let's go.
like a 10-minute car ride.
Isn't that the
So
default?
walking, it might take you like an hour.
We don't really got no. I don't really got an hour.
I don't feel like doing the math on that conversion. So.
Is anyone so injured that walking for an hour would be a problem?
Yeah, well, I mean, Anna's 1 HP.
No, I'm
Not
at
anymore.
3
I'm-
now.
I'm
Okay, because
free.
you did the first aid. Nice.
She is as healthy as... Actually, she is as healthy as I am. Yeah.
For the first time in a long time, I have the most HP in the group.
Yeah.
At 4. Feels
Wow.
good.
Amazing what miracles not participating in boss fights can do.
Yeah.
Well, hey,
Turns out if you're not in any fight at any point, you don't really get hurt.
So you guys actually all are going to Hamilton to go to an inn. Is that the plan? That's what you all agree on?
Yes.
we need to rest
So,
up a little bit.
Closest town.
John Doe starts to feel kind of itchy and like he
Oh,
doesn't
God.
really feel like this is actually a good plan. He like kind of looks at his surroundings and is like, no, this isn't gonna work. And then he tries to convince you all to go to Arkham. Back where you actually know people.
Nah.
No.
And when you all disagree with him, he actually just sits down on the ground and
Oh.
refuses to move.
Like
okay.
throwing a tantrum.
Yes.
Oh man, I'm actually really glad I didn't mention that while we were walking through the woods, I was planning to have my knife out in case we encountered anything. But yeah, I'm sitting down with my knife out.
It's okay.
How far is it to go back to Arkham?
40-minute drive, so
2 hour
2
walk.
hours.
I think it's a lot more than 2 hours. So
Yeah,
the 10-minute one
definitely.
is 1 hour. It's at least 4.5.
Yeah. I'm
Oh,
definitely
crap.
That's the
insane.
conversion we're using.
Oh no.
What time is it?
It's
8:30.
it's too late.
Now you could just wait for Fear Dragon to stop being insane.
Which is probably in like 28 minutes.
Or we could knock him out and drag his body.
Yeah, you know what? Go for
Hold
it.
on. Okay, Avocado, tell me more about how you're going to try and knock out this hitman who has his knife drawn.
The element of surprise.
Okay. So if
Okay.
you don't get me,
She's gonna be like,
the
all right,
first
you guys make a
time,
lot of noise and clap
tell
your
me
hands. I'm
more
gonna go
about
around
how
behind
you're
him.
going to do this.
I got a better idea. We'll just leave him behind.
Okay, that's fair.
I actually don't hate that idea.
That's actually totally fair.
And then he'll follow us. He knows where we're going. We'll meet him
He
there.
knows what's up. I'm sure he'll be fine. What is it?
I
Goose,
think I
tomatoes?
know what ZombieGrub's gonna do now.
No, we can't leave him. Those ghouls will get him.
What? What'd you guys decide?
They're just gonna leave me behind.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I would never do that to you.
So what are you guys gonna do?
Well, how long until he's not insane?
Like 28 minutes.
28 minutes, okay. To like,
But they wouldn't know that, right?
Yeah, we
They
would
can I
not.
try and repair the car?
You could try.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna repair the car.
You're gonna need an extreme success on
Crap.
that one.
Someone else try.
That's
Someone
pretty
else
close.
try.
That was a pretty extreme fail.
Wait. Can I try repairing it?
No, you're too busy pouting.
Can I
That's
try it
fair.
with a
You're having a temper
disadvantage?
tanty. You're having a tanty right now.
You're not productive when you're
It would
throwing
be
a tent.
something for me to focus on instead of the horrific things that we've seen. Oh?
Ooh, ooh.
No,
Ooh.
in extreme.
Oh.
Ah,
Which would be like rolling a 1.
A car would be
Oh
the
my
fastest
God,
way to
we're
get back to
three-
bubble,
Arkham.
and then the car explodes.
Oh, two-
Then we're done.
I don't know what I did to make you hate me so much, ZombieGrub.
Wait,
Hey.
I have an argument in favor of me getting to make a roll on this. It would be the fastest way back to Arkham,
that.
which is the behavior I am trying to do right now.
All right.
Okay.
That's a good argument.
Oh my
wow,
god.
I actually got a really good roll, but it's not
Holy
enough.
shit.
You guys kind of like hit the car with hammers and you're like, oh.
I guess if everyone
It
else is
almost
trying.
worked. And then it just didn't.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we
it
know
ain't
we can't
working.
fix this car.
As
Can we
long
go
as we
now?
establish that
Hey,
only the
Anna
men
try?
succeeded.
She
Oh, you
try.
did. Okay. Damn.
Avocado, knock him out.
I still have my knife drawn. How do you think I was trying to repair the car?
Because one
With
day
a
we're gonna
knife,
see.
no wonder you were.
One day we're gonna see John, the character's shirt off, and he's gonna have like patriarchy written on the back of his body, like and tattooed into his body with like prison text.
It's gonna be a hashtag the patriarchy.
It's gonna hashtag the patriarchy tattooed on his back like
It's
a,
the
like a-
1920s.
like-
there wasn't
like a
even
Yakuza
Twitter.
tattoo
There
with
were
a
no
dragon around it.
hashtags, but he was still hashtag the patriarchy.
That's funny.
That wasted about 10 more minutes.
Nice. So we only got like 18 more minutes before Fear Dragon comes to his senses.
You guys don't know that though.
Yeah, we don't. know
Let's
that.
try and repair the car again.
Okay.
Can I try to convince him?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to try and convince him.
What are you gonna try and convince him of?
I'm gonna tell him, hey man, yeah, we're going to Hamilton, or wherever. Sorry, Arkham.
Dude,
Yeah, we're
we
going
have
to Arkham.
we have sick tickets to
Follow me.
Hamilton. Let's go.
Yeah, we're gonna go to Hamilton. It's gonna be great.
Yeah,
But
just
that's
tell
a-
him.
It's gonna be a
hey,
great
we're-
band,
you
great
know,
acting, singing.
Let's
All
just
right.
get healed
I'm
up.
gonna try charming him. All right,
Yeah.
Okay.
go me.
Oh,
Yes.
pretty good.
So you go up and you're like, hey buddy.
Hey pal,
doing?"
what you doing? Are you having a bad day?
We're just gonna go back to Arkham. It's okay.
Yeah, we're
if
gonna
that's
go
what
back
you
it up.
want.
You're all right.
Arkham's this
Chin up,
direction.
Sluggo. We can do this.
It'll be all right.
Yeah.
And Fear Dragon, it's like, okay, as long as I can keep my knife out.
All right. Still think it's stupid.
Okay. So now you guys are walking towards Arkham.
Yeah. We're bamboozling here. We're actually going
Just
handsomely.
for the
Just for
record,
clarity.
Nice.
because this I think has haunted me one time. I reload my gun during this
Are you
period.
for real? We're gonna let you reload your gun while you're acting like a baby? No.
What?
You
Well,
are
my
so
gun.
preoccupied with the idea of having your knife drawn that you kind of forget about your gun.
Okay. Fine.
He'll remember to load it later, don't worry.
Yeah, the last thing I'm
Sure
gonna do, if I'm sane after the end of this campaign, is gonna reload my gun.
All right, so you guys walk kind of along the forest, I guess, because you want to stay off the path. Is what you said. It takes like 10 minutes to reach the other dirt path that goes more west than northwest. And you travel that for about an hour. Not much happens. No crazy people on the street. And you reach a
That's
very
good.
small town. You start passing by farms. And you reach a very, very small town with like 10 buildings in it. Which you figure one of
The
them's got to
hotel.
be
Mhm.
an inn, at the very least.
Mhm.
So, I think at this point I turn to everyone and I reload my gun because I'm sane now. It's been an hour.
Yeah,
considering
he is
we're
safe,
approaching late game, it's gonna be a lot of gil for an inn in this town.
yeah. Yeah, it's 10,000.
10,000 gil. We need to go out there and start grinding those high level goblins, dude.
Oh my god.
Okay.
As you walk in and ask how much it is for a night, they respond with lodging. There you go. They respond with $40 a night.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
They're fucking
Listen,
killing me.
I've got $44 on me, but I can
Your
only
shout.
pay 10. Are we cool with that? You know,
Yeah.
doesn't look like you're
Yeah.
at full.
And
You know,
the guy behind the counter is be like, okay, I'll take 10 from you, and then I'll take 3
Yeah.
more 10s from the rest of you.
Exactly.
That'll be $40.
Well, it's $40 total for all of us, or $40 per room.
40 per room,
okay,
We're all bunking.
and there's 2 beds in a room.
that's fine. I can share
Okay,
with
yeah.
Anna.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, that's fair. All right, so you guys.
What are you
go to bed.
imagining? Are the bloodied bodies of 2 people who are nearly dead? Oh my god.
Nice.
Do you guys spend the night? Each of you takes $10 out of your pocket, I guess.
Okay.
Oh.
When do we reload our pockets?
I went from $50 to $4 today. It's like 2 hours and 50 minutes. Oh my god. All right,
And,
we're gonna have $4 in.
I have a question because I think we talked about this once after a session. What is the deal with sanity and when you regain it? Because I think it was either at the end of sessions or when it was you had restful sleep, right?
You can. So the fastest way, the most impactful way is to actually go to a psychiatrist.
Yeah.
But a good night's rest also will give you sanity back. So I did that last time. You guys had a good
And
night's
health?
rest.
Okay.
And health, yeah. So I think I gave you like 5 sanity back for good night's rest, and then for the rest of you, we'll say that you guys get 3 health back.
Okay.
3 health?
Actually, 4 health. 4 health.
Full health. Oh,
Oh,
So
it's
I
generous
we
mind.
undid the car AoE.
So I'm
Mhm.
only sanity or I'm sanity and health?
You're both.
Okay.
Okay, so we got what, 5 sanity? Did you say
4 each.
4 each? All right.
For sanity?
4 health, and feardragon gets 5 sanity.
Okay.
And we get how much sanity?
Yeah, I mean, all of you can get 5 sanity, actually, yeah.
Oh,
okay, nice.
All of you have been injured a little bit.
yeah, cool.
There you go.
Nice.
Oh, thank God.
How gracious of you.
That was
It's a
successful.
it's a pretty peaceful town. Do you want to do anything in it before you leave?
Let's
I
visit
know,
the
it's so
mafia.
expensive.
I would like to check out that
Stuff.
breakfast menu and just chill.
They better do room
Because I've
service.
had I don't know if you've
Price of the room.
noticed ZombieGrub, but I've had a hell of a night.
Okay.
I just want to go down to the breakfast nook, get like the fucking Hamilton newspaper and have a bagel.
I'm with you on that. Let's do that.
Sit there for a bit.
But also, if I know any small arms dealers here, let's see if they have Molotov cocktails and grenades, because I feel like we just demonstrated the usefulness of those things.
If you go to a bar and you get a high-proof whiskey and put a rag in it,
Yeah.
bam, Molotov
That's
cocktail.
true. That's true.
I just had a couple of bottles of alcohol.
There's
Prohibition.
There's like a baker, a grocer, just like someone who has a lot of other things, and an inn and a bar and like a mismatch. Like there's no mafia here.
Yeah. I figured it was a small town.
So you guys are fed. Good
Nice.
old
What do we
home
eat?
cooking? Biscuits and gravy.
Ooh.
Oh,
I like
damn,
that.
Shit.
Yeah.
Even for breakfast, I hit that. No worries.
And some cow's milk. Delicious. And then the
It ain't
nice
no oat milk, but it'll do.
the nice innkeeper's
Some
wife
oat milk
also
chocolate. We
sends
wash it
you
down
off.
with a beer.
Sends you off with some flapjacks. How about that?
Damn.
Hell yeah.
Treating you nice.
Okay.
Is Hamilton where IHOP comes from in like 20 years' time?
Yes. It's
Nice.
Hamilton up.
Are we in the South
Hamilton
right now?
of
Are we in the
pancakes.
South?
No, we're close to Boston.
No, we're in the
Boston.
east. We
We're
can't
in
drive from northeast to the south in
We're
an
in
hour.
that state that we can't pronounce.
Okay, I get you.
That's like driving from Darwin to South Australia.
Okay.
So it's quite a while.
At this
East
point,
Coast.
we need either to go back to the car, and I'm
Which
talking
is
about
fucked.
this during breakfast and stuff, but like we need to either go back to the car and figure out how to get it repaired, or we need to
Steal another car. Easy.
Yeah, one of the two.
Easy poggers.
Easy clap. I think, yeah, I don't know. My vote's kind of for, maybe we can see if there's a mechanic around here, but I don't know about you guys, but I am getting a little bit light on money. And I would probably prefer walking and stealing.
Okay, how about this? Let's find 2 cars. We'll try and find a car that we can actually break into and use. Start it somehow. Either we steal the keys or we try and hotwire it somehow. Once we get a car working, we'll swap the license plates with another car on the street, and that'll throw people off the scent that it's a stolen car.
They didn't really have that much high tech to
I was going
find
to
a
say,
stolen
I
car.
feel like you
Yeah.
might be overestimating 1920s police in small
If we
towns.
stole the car, they
But
ain't finding us.
if we run a red light and the camera sees that we've run the red lights, yeah, that's fine.
It's only a problem if we stop anywhere, because then people will be looking at it.
Yeah, when we get back to Arkham, we're gonna just I don't know, drive it into the river, and then just every time we need to go somewhere, we'll just steal a new car. How about that?
Okay, how do you guys intend to? As probably the last thing we're going to do today. What is the plan for stealing a new car?
I feel like
car and I'll hop into it when you guys roll up.
Yeah.
Actually,
I feel like we've been doing a pretty good job at winging it so far. I feel like this campaign's going really
Just
well.
go to a
The
cafe.
the
Someone
only
leaves the car keys
car-
on the table. Grab it.
Oh. Okay,
And
I was
run.
going to say the only car we've stolen is Amanda Phillips, and we stole it by killing her.
Yeah, we didn't hotwire that one. We actually just took the keys, right?
How about this? Taking a little bit of what Avocado said. Let's go to the bakery or something. When we see someone pull up, I'll pickpocket them. We'll wait until they're in the store, and then we'll just grab their car and go.
Yeah, cool.
I actually don't hate that idea.
Just another
Yes.
murder grand.
When we see someone going into a place that it seems like they're going to be in there for at least a minimum of 8 to 10
A
minutes.
bank?
Yeah, so we need to
like
make
a
sure that
bank or
they're
something.
ordering something that they need to go out the back for. It's not in the window.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want a 4-tier wedding cake. We're like, hell yeah. You can get a car at that time.
Okay, so the plan is to stalk someone to.
Well, I think just probably because you said there are maybe 10 or something buildings or
Yeah.
places. So we'll probably figure out what are the places available. What is the place that is most likely if someone were to go in there, they'd be in there, not clear vision sight to their car. and they'd be in there for at least like 10 minutes or something. Whatever place there is,
we're just trying to try and steal a car.
we'd
Right.
probably
Well,
wait
there's
around
a-
there, and then I'd try and make a sleight of hand and steal the keys from them.
There's a not so secret speakeasy,
Mhm.
but it's like 8 a.m. So
Yeah.
I don't know about that one. There's a bakery, but unless you could try and steal the people who work there's cars.
No, we need to pickpocket
their
a key.
cars. What else did I say? The inn. You could see if there's any other guests, I guess.
Gotta be a milkman car, right? Let's just steal the milkman's
A milkman truck?
Milkman's car probably would have already been come and gone. Though.
Yeah, that's like
Yeah,
5
you'd
in the
have been done
morning.
by like 6.
Yeah. Maybe like a postal worker. Grab him. What else?
Literally, like, I think at this point, anyone that would be coming in, because we've like eaten breakfast and stuff, I assume it's probably, unless we got up at like 6 in the morning or something, it's probably like 9 or something, right? Because we eaten breakfast. And
I thought it was 8, but sure.
Oh yeah. So I'd imagine people are like going to work and stuff, or that
In a
kind
small
of thing.
town, people figure people are already working, except like maybe the shop owners are just coming in. But yeah.
Yeah, we can take a
Just
shop
coming in at
owner's
9?
tour
Lazy
or
shit.
something. Maybe any building that it looks like if they went in, they would not immediately just have like a line of sight to their car.
I'm making this too complicated. Just go to the farm, steal their truck.
Yeah. You could just
Is there
go
a
to-
farm?
She said there was a farm there.
Yeah, there's farms along the way to the village.
Okay, but we
Yeah.
need to catch a moment when like the people actually had the keys out with them, right?
Yeah,
You guys could
Yeah,
try
I
and
could try to hotwire.
Yeah, given the fact that I just learned we all have a
What
10%.
would we roll for Hotwire?
Drive auto.
Drive auto?
Yeah.
Really? Drive skill for Hotwiring?
I think so. I think it's just a general automobile knowledge.
Huh.
I could be like, is something else like it, right?
The
Oh,
only
mech
other one I
repair?
can
I guess
see is
it
like
would be mech repair. Yeah.
mech
Okay.
repair
Yeah,
or
mech
electrical repair. But like I'm pretty sure we all have shit scores in that, and I have actually
Yeah,
a
I have
good
10
sleight
in
of
both
hand.
of those things.
doesn't matter.
so-
We don't know that. We're just trying, you know. I don't have any skills on pickpocketing people, but here I am.
Well, I'm more concerned that we're gonna get into more
Super
trouble.
thrilled to be part of the gang.
I'm more concerned, like in game context, I would probably say like, hey, look, I'm good at this. I don't think any of us know how to hotwire a car very well.
But both you and Maynard rolled less than 10 on mech repair.
We got
Just
super
recently.
lucky. We're not relying on a 5% roll, which is literally what it is.
And we still failed.
Yeah, the
Well,
keeper still
because we
wouldn't give it to
needed
us.
an
She
extreme.
hates us.
Yeah.
She didn't want us to have
So-
a car.
Yeah, she
I'm
hates us.
I'm in favor of if we're not gonna like if the and keeper, correct me if I'm wrong, if it sounds like there's literally just no one really coming in and there's no opportunities that I described where someone would be going to work and not immediately envision sight of their car, then I would probably try and break into someone's house and steal their keys that way.
What I'm envisioning is a is a main street that you would park almost all your cars in front of the building, the shops,
Mhm.
Unless there was no parking. But it's a pretty small town, so there's probably parking.
I feel like Hamilton in the 20s wouldn't be a kind of place where everyone locks the door of their car. You know, they just go into the side street. They probably have the spare
It's
key.
true. You might have wanted to just
They
look
probably have the
at
spare key up there.
cars.
They probably don't even lock their front doors.
You might
Yeah,
just wanna look
locking your
at
front
cars.
door became a thing to do like in
That was way later.
80s, yeah.
But-
Yeah, people actually used to not lock their doors.
You
Yeah.
you need the actual key for the car, right?
They probably
They
just left it
they
at
just
the
don't lock the
engine.
door.
It might be in the thing, you know, the sun visor.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
they just don't lock the door. They keep their windows rolled down.
I like can't even imagine this world, so I will just take your word
It's
for
not
it.
even that it's 1920s world. It's also like
Small town.
farmland. Yeah, small
Yeah.
town stuff.
Oh my
They still do that in
god.
small towns.
City boy fear dragon.
Yeah, like what the hell? I'm
Different generation, baby girl.
to get into my apartment. You need to key fob 4 times. Like,
Oh my god.
I
Well, to
don't.
be clear, there's like a crazy homeless lady right outside your apartment.
I've moved. It's gotten worse from when
God.
when you were
Great.
here. Yeah.
San Fran sounds like a great time. I've never been
Yeah.
there, but it
So
sounds
I'm
amazing.
like, someone leaves the keys in their car and the doors are unlocked. I'm like, the fuck is wrong with these people? I thought I was the one that was temporarily insane. All right.
No, everyone
Sure.
just trusts each other, dude. It's not until like people like us poison their brains for years with their cars getting stolen and their stuff getting stolen.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
if Keeper says just look at cars because people would have this stuff unlocked. Let's
And
do
we will
that.
have to do that next time because I unfortunately have to go. Sorry to
True.
say.
But I could do locksmithing, just so I could do the role.
I'm just gonna go ahead and skip all this and say that you guys find a car.
Sweet.
Oh,
Okay, well, I failed it
nice.
anyway, so
And it is the 1920s. It is very highly likely we would have gotten another car very easily.
You guys are willing
Yeah.
to steal. And yeah, now the cops might be after 4 guys and gals who were, in a bloody mess, but yeah, you can take a car. Take it.
Well,
Nice.
we've all had a bath and we're all a little bit healed and a little bit more sane. We don't look like we've
Can
been in
I
a
can
complete
I
dumpster
perform
fire.
first aid before we go anywhere else?
Yeah.
Yes.
You guys also, as a reminder, will have to do your
I think I have
stats.
first aid PTSD.
Oh,
Um,
One more
John
thing. I'm-
gets a health.
I'm gonna try it. God.
Olivia gets a health and Maynard does not. All right. That's going to end it, guys. We have gotten that much
What a
farther.
day.
But we did kill 4 ghouls, so that's pretty cool.
yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We
So the
almost
next Cult of Azathoth episode is probably going to be sometime from now because BlizzCon and stuff is going to be happening in approximately 2 weeks. So
Mhm.
you're going to have to pay attention to tweets, Discord. Maybe the easiest is just coming to this channel and looking down at the schedule because I have a Google Calendar schedule and
Oh, cool.
seeing where I put that
I didn't realize
as
that.
we discuss when the next episode will be. But as always, these are all uploaded to my YouTube in a playlist. So if you miss anything, you can go back and watch. And if you cannot wait until the next episode, then you can sad watch them over again. And
Sad
make-
watch.
what
I like
if
that.
all of us got together at BlizzCon and played around a Call of Cthulhu? We just need Olimoley to Olivia Prime
Yeah.
to fly out also.
A live broadcast
A
with us all
live
in the
Call
same
of
place.
Cthulhu broadcast.
I just want to see Maynard's face in, direct, like, real life next to Fear Dragons.
Oh god, he
decisions
would
and
actually
Livy's
physically punch me.
decisions.
If we were doing it in like the lobby of that place that we always seem to be in, I would probably have backhanded you several times by now.
But you know
No,
what's you know what's stupid is that you would have done that to me, but to the person who negotiates by saying I have $50, but I
can't
can
hit a lady.
only give you 2.
I
She
can't
sounds
hit
like a
lady.
good
Would've done
negotiator.
nothing.
It's 2019. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Okay.
All right. All right. That's going to be it, guys. We hope to see you soon. Thanks for watching. Make sure to follow these lovely people on their Twitch channels and Twitters. Bye-bye.